what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today I'm bringing back the 30-year rebuild, and I'm doing my team, the New England Patriots. Now, I do have some of the draft players in here, rounds 1 through 3. I don't have the complete draft, but with the Patriots, with the 30-year rebuild, that's not going to matter through the length of the video. So we're going to take the Patriots, go through 30 years, see what happens. Let's get started. So we didn't make the playoffs. That is expected once you lose Brady, so I'm not too beat up about it. But we went 7-9, way better than I think they're going to do. I think they're going to go like 4-12, 5-11. We're going to have to wait and see. But the Dolphins, 9-7 with Tua. Bills, 8-8, and the Jets, 5-10-1. Jets just can't turn it around, even though they did get Denzel Mims, which I love that pickup. Stidham, 3,800 yards, 33 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. That's an all right year for him, obviously. White, 765, 3 touchdowns. Michelle with 4. Receiving, Edelman, 956, 11 touchdowns. Marquise Lee, which I love this pickup, 731, 8 touchdowns. Sanu, 724 with 4. Lacoste, 650 with 4. On defense, Hightower, 128 tackles, okay. Sack totals 10 for Simon, 4 for Guy, 3 for Bentley. Interceptions, 4 for Gilmore, 3 for Chung, 2 for Jones, and a few ones to go around. I'm very excited to see what happens to Chase Winovich, and I'm assuming we're going to have him for probably 10 years, something like that. Rivers with the MVP, Watson 2, Breeze 3. No Patriots, Coach of the Year, Frank Reich. Offensive Player of the Year. Stidham is not up there. We have Joe Burrow up there, though. Tannehill. Defensive Player of the Year, Myles Garrett. Hightower, number 9. That's good to see. Offensive Rookie, Joe Burrow. That makes sense. It's going to be a mismatch, so probably shouldn't even be looking at this. But no Patriots, which is expected, like I was saying. Let's go take a look at our XP. I'm going to have to write down all the teams that win the Super Bowl, by the way. We'll bring that up at the very end of the video. Stidham has 4. He gets him up to a 64 overall. A good amount in the offensive line. Marquise Lee with 2. That's good to see. On defense, basically nothing. Yikes. The Cowboys beat the Chiefs 37-31. I love this because I think the Cowboys had the best draft. They were so good with CeeDee Lamb, Reggie Robinson. They got the center. I forget what his name is. He's a good player, though. Baidez. That's who I'm thinking of. I just love their draft. Now, we're going to try to bring back Devin McCourty because he did get a 2-year contract in real life. We'll extend it for 1 year. We're not going to go to free agency for this year just because it's all messed up. It's going to be, oh, really? We'll franchise tag him, why not? But it's going to be all the players that were free agents this past free agency, so no real point in going there. Adam Butler, let's give him 3 years. Let's go $3 million, 1.43. He's going to come on back. Bo Allen, I'm not interested in. Everyone else, not too concerned about. We have the 12th overall draft choice, and I kind of want to trade back because we're not going to have a good year next year anyways. No offers for a 1 next year, okay? So I guess we're going to take a player. Let's find out who's going to be up here. Let's see. Scouted. Not taking a running back. That receiver, though. Whoo, boy. I think that's the answer. There's a guard, defensive tackle, free safety, another running back, a quarterback. But we're going to stick with Stidham for a few years. Free safety, left end. I feel like that receiver is way too good to pass up on. Kincaid, come on down. 74 overall, hidden development, 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 76 catching, 81 catch of traffic. Look at this corner in the second round. We don't definitely need a corner, but seems pretty good. So I'm going to take Jay Sharp. 71 overall, normal. Was not expecting that. 95 speed, 74 zone, 63, or 74 man, sorry, 63 zone, 66 play rec. Look at this middle linebacker in the 3rd round, Jeffery Ingram. He's a 71 overall with hidden development. I know we have Hightower, but he's getting up there in age. 83 speed, 77 tackles, 66 block shed, 80 hit power. So we have an 81 overall team, 80 offense, 83 defense. I did make Kincaid my number 4 receiver. That's the best for right now. I imagine Edelman will retire after this year. We could trade him away, but that's realistically not going to happen. And on defense, we have Ingram as our middle linebacker 2. Winovich is our starting right end now. So let's go to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs again, but that's expected. We're going to have a rough 2 to 3 years, maybe 4 to 5 years, but then we'll turn it around. And we went 9-6-1, so we might not be that far off. Bills 10-6, the Dolphins 9-6-1, and the Jets 3-12-1. I am so sorry, KFC, for Barstool. He'd be hurting. Stidham, 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Not bad. White, almost 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Michelle with 6. Receiving, Edelman over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Lee, 874 with 5. Sanu, 821, 2 touchdowns. Lacoste with 7. Burkhead, 4. Where's our receiver that we drafted? Did I go buy him? Kincaid, 88 yards. Okay, really nothing. Tackles, 125 for Hightower. Sack totals, 5.5 for Butler, 5 for Simon, 4 for Hightower. Ingram with 28 tackles. Is middle linebacker 2. That's not great. Gilmore, 5 interceptions, 2 for McCourty, 2 for Chung, 1 for Phillips, Jackson, and Copeland. Yearly awards, Trubisky, of course, with the MVP. I am so excited for when he's not in this. It's probably like 10 years down the road, but I cannot wait. 2 are on the Dolphins. Coach of the year, Jason Garrett. Hey, there we are, number 6. All right. Offensive player. Stidham should be up here. He is at number 8. Defensive player, probably nothing. Offensive rookie. We have Kincaid at 8. Defensive rookie with Ingram at 4. And that's going to be it. Now, what is Kincaid's development? He has superstar. There we go. 5 XP. All right, so we can lose Edelman. We'll have Lee. We'll have Sanu. Probably not, actually. We'll have Harry, though. And on defense, Ingram with superstar. Now we're talking 6 XP points. Sharp has 2 as well. Oh, man, I am so excited. And so it begins. One of Madden's favorite teams beats the Bills 28-7. Now, Devin McCourty, we could just let him go at this point, even though he is an 84 overall. Hightower, I'm going to let him walk away as well. I mean, David Andrews, it's going to be another rough year. This is bad. We could probably give him 2 years, right? And we won't regret it big time. Okay, he wants to play for a new team. Jackson, though, 25 years old. I'm going to give him the 5-year deal just so we'll just about be done with him by the time that contract is over. Jackson's coming back. McCourty can go. White can go. Simon, Sanu, Weiss, all these guys. Uch is one of the guys that just drafted, or Uche. I don't know how to say it exactly. Let's give him 4 years. I really don't know much about him. All I know is the Patriots drafted him. I can't wait to actually learn how to pronounce his name for one. But yeah, we are good to go. A lot of turnover on this team, but we have $89.34 million. We don't really need Keanu O'Neal at 26 years old. Chris Carson, I don't think so. Awuzie, don't need him. Griffin's there. Gilmore is getting up there in age. That's the only thing that has me a little concerned. I might try to trade him away, even though he's a 98 overall, so probably not the best idea. I'm really not seeing anybody that's jumping off the screen at me right now. Njoku would be nice, but not really a scheme fit, which does have me a little concerned. I think I will bring back Hightower for 1 year. I think that'll make sense. We'll offer him a little bit of money because we have so much money. We're not going to be able to spend it all. So we can give a few guys 1-year deals. Ooh. Interesting. We're not going to do that, but very interesting. McKinley, no. Cunningham. I guess that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anybody. I wouldn't mind John Ross for a deep threat because Lee's getting up there in age. Harry, I'm not really sold on. So let's go 3 years, 5.1 for John Ross. We're not going to take any of the rookies that were just drafted. Kevin King, though. I guess we don't. We lost Jason McCourty. Nah, we're fine. Let's advance the week, find out if we get these guys, and then we'll go to the draft. We got Ross. We got Hightower. Perfect. We have the 20th overall draft pick? I guess we went 9-6-1, but I thought it might be like 15, 16, 17, I guess a little bit earlier than that, but I guess we'll deal with 20. Not go with a running back, even though it would be interesting. Another receiver. No, we can't do that. What do we... Ooh, okay. Oh, yeah, definitely. Eduardo Cota. He's a 75 overall, hidden development. 90 speed, 69 zone, 72 tackle, 82 pursuit. I guess we only have Hightower for a year for in the second round. Jahir Martin, or Jazir Martin, I don't know how to say that. 70 overall, normal development, 78 speed, 83 tackles, 76 block shed, and hit power. Look at this left tackle in the third round, Nelson Wheeler. He's a 72 overall normal, though. 92 strength, 72 run block, 80 pass block. Jarrett Stidham is up to star development. All right, but we're down to a 78 overall team, 77 offense, 80 defense. We did lose David Andrews. We lost Marcus Cannon. Julian Edelman is gone. And on defense, I kind of want to cut Phillips, but I guess Cota for 1 year as a backup is not the end of the world. Actually, what does Gilmore have left for his contract? Because I wouldn't mind trading him away. I know he's a 99 overall. I know he's only 30 years old. Ooh, I'm going to have to see if we can get any offers for him. Let's see the offers. Any first? Oh, not doing a 4, 6, and a 7. Absolutely not. I'm going to try a manual trade. I traded Stephon Gilmore and a 3rd-round pick to the Jaguars for a 1st-round pick. We didn't make the playoffs again. I feel like it's going to be a little bid of a drop-off. Yes, there it is, 5-11. But even then, we could have won this division. Jets and Dolphins 8-8, and the Bills 6-10. Stidham 3,700 yards, 21 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. I know he started development, but it's probably time to move on from him. Michelle 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Harris with 5. Ross 895, 6 touchdowns. Izzo 683 with 6. Kincaid 671 with 5. Nothing else really too spectacular for receiving. On defense, Hightower 119 tackles. Ingram with 90. Sack total 6.5 for Bentley, 5.5 for Hightower, 5 for Cowart. Interceptions 4 for Hightower. Wow, he might be Defensive Player of the Year. 3 for Jackson, 2 for Ingram, 1 for Jones, 1 for Patrick Chung. I feel like we just have to get rid of all the older players on this team and kind of start from scratch. MVP Deshaun Watson. Nobody else. Coach of the Year, we wouldn't be there, but it's Mike Vrabel. Offensive player, nothing. Defensive player, Dante Hightower. I like seeing that. Offensive rookie, we have Lemon at number 9. And defensive rookie, we have Wakefield at 3, Coder at 4. And that is going to be it. I'm really interested in what Coder's development's going to be. I have a feeling it could be another superstar, which would be awesome. Stidham up to a 72. That's just not going to cut it. Kincaid with 3 gets him to 82. Wheeler with 374. Let's see. Coda, yes, superstar, 4 XP. I love that. We have 2 guys on our defense, very young, superstar development. They're only going to go up. I mean, Ingram with 3 will be an 81. Martinez 373. We're in great shape. We have to use our draft picks wisely, though. The Steelers beat the Panthers 24-9. Very interesting. Joe Tooney's going to be a free agent. We probably should bring him back, to be fair, but I don't know if we're going to. I'm going to try to bring back Michelle for cheap money. $117 million. I feel like Bentley's one of those guys I'd like to hold on to for 26 years old. Yeah, that's going to work out. Sony Michel, if he'll take 2.9, I'll bring him back. If not, yeah. I mean, if not, he could just walk away. Wouldn't really be too concerned about it. Isaiah Wynn, I'm going to give him 5 years. Even though that probably wasn't a good contract, if I'm being fair. Yeah, I really don't want Marcus Cannon's still on our team. He's just really bad. I thought he retired. Does Joe Tooney want a 1-year deal? He wants a 2-year deal as an 84 overall. I'll increase the money a little bit. If he takes it, good. If not, not the end of the world. Even though, why not? 12 for 1 year of Joe Tooney? I'll do that any day of the week. We're still going to have so much money. I want to find the right players that we can just slot into our team. Will make sense. $85.62 million. J.J. Watt does not make sense. Schwartz does not make sense. Darius Leonard, on the other hand, makes perfect sense. I'm going to give him 5 years. Yeah, we'll go 5 years. Let's go up to $18 million and a $6 million signing bonus, $120 million. 108 dominates the Cardinals. Kerryon Johnson's there. Don't really need him. Gallup wouldn't be a bad idea, but I don't think so. Goddard, interesting. Mike Williams, interesting. Let's go Mike Williams, not for 4 years, but for 3 years and increase the money a little bit. Let's see, 102. He doesn't have any offers, so I don't even really have to increase it, but oh well. Nwosu's up there. Pouncey. Rather get. Let's go 1 year for Pouncey. If he takes it, okay. If not, it's not the end of the world. Jerry Jeudy's there. Connor Williams, I think we're... Ooh, Hand is there. Not a scheme fit, which has me a little concerned. Clinton Dix, Henry Ruggs. Carl Joseph, interesting. Probably going to have to overpay for him, so I'm just going to avoid that if we can, and we are good. We got Williams, Leonard, and Pouncey. Perfect. I forgot to see how the Jaguars did, by the way, because we do have their first-round pick. 8-8, all right. So probably a mid-round pick and an early-round pick. We have the second overall draft choice. Let's see who the 49ers are going to take. Jimmy Bennett, the left end. Now, I have to look if we can trade back till next year. We could trade back to 7 and get a pick next year. That's the best offer so far. 8. Oh, yeah. Let's trade with the Saints. Why not? That's such an easy trade to do. Let's see what they traded up to get, by the way. A cornerback, and let's say Gordon or Corden. I can't really tell. What is with that lighting? So the 7th pick and the 18th pick, I would like to find a quarterback if we can. There's a middle linebacker there. Of course, there's a tight end, which would be interesting. Where is he projected to go? Early first. Okay. Ooh, another left outside linebacker. So we could have Leonard, we could have Ingram, and we can get Leon Reed. And our linebackers would be so good. Ooh, another linebacker. A right tackle. Ooh, a corner, but we don't really need that. I feel like, where'd he go? Leon Reed is the answer. He's a 77 overall, hidden development, rank 7, taken at 7. 77 tackles, 74 hit power, 85 speed, 86 acceleration. Let's get a right tackle, Eddie Griffin. He's a 75 overall, hidden development, 86 strength, 76 run block, 80 pass block. In the second round, we're taking left end, Lyle Lyons. He's a 72 overall, normal development, 61 power moves, 77 finesse, 83 speed, 86 acceleration. So heading into the year, we're an 80 overall team, 81 offense, 79 defense, and honestly, the offense does not look that bad aside from Jarrett Stidham. And then on defense, I mean, I love the way it looks. Reed will be backing up Leonard for now, but that won't be a long-term thing, so don't worry about that. We have to get better at corner, though, but let's go to the playoffs. And we didn't make the playoffs yet again. We went 5-11 again. Bills 12-4, Jets 8-8, and the Dolphins 4-12. How did the Saints do? Okay, they didn't make the playoffs. That's good. They went 6-10, so we basically have a back-to-back pick, which I love. Now, I imagine Stidham's going to be a free agent, 4,300 yards, but I saw 90. Yeah, you're gone. He is long gone. Michelle, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Harris with 9. Receiving, Williams, 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Ross, 997, 7 touchdowns. Kincaid, 854 with 4. Sony Michel with 2. On defense, Duggar, 108 tackles. Okay, 106 for Ingram. I'm very excited to see what Duggar does in real life. Leonard, 8.5 sacks, 7.5 for Bentley, 6 for Duggar, 3 for Lyons, the rookie. Interceptions, 3 for Jackson, 2 for Bentley, 2 for Duggar. I mean, Duggar could win Defensive Player of the Year, right? I might be wrong, but Elliott MVP. No Patriots, Joe Burrow's up there. Coach of the Year, Pat Shurmur. Offensive Player of the Year. Nothing. Defensive Player of the Year. Duggar at 3. Wow. Leonard at number 10. Offensive Rookie. Nothing but Defensive Rookie. Lyons at 2. Fleming's at 3. All right, we're in good shape. Let's see what all their developments are going to be. Griffin has star development, but 5 XP points gets him up to an 80. Kincaid has 3, gets him up to an 85. Stidham's up to a 75, but like I said, he's gone. Reed has star, 4 XP, gets him to an 81. Flemings has 3. What about Lyons? 3 gets him up to a 75. But we're still in great shape. The Chiefs beat the Giants 38-28. How does Madden let that happen? That makes no sense. Tooney's gone. Pouncey's gone. Winovich is definitely coming back. Oh, we still have a ton of money, which is great. Let's go 4 years for Winovich. I believe in him. We still have a ton of money, so it really doesn't matter all too much. We have to find our quarterback. Jonathan Jones, goodbye. Harry, goodbye. Butler, goodbye. Bailey. I mean, we need a punter. I don't know if that's a good way to justify things. 2-5, 5 years. We'll bring him on back. Juwan Williams, I don't think so. Duggar, I feel like he might get an upgrade. So let's go 4 years. Let's pay him a little bit of money. There we go. I mean, Juwan Williams is not a bad number 3, number 4 guy. So like 3 years, $950. Is that really going to hurt my wallet? I don't think so. Myers, goodbye. Harris. I mean, I am a fan of Harris, but I don't know if that's even a good contract, and I just gave it to him. Yikes. We have $65.75 million in cap space. Josh Jacobs is there. Wow. He's a scheme fit. We're making a play at him. I know we have Michelle for a long-term deal. I know we just signed Damian Harris, but when you have an option like this, you bring him in. 107 points, dominates the Texans. Harmon's up there. Bell, no. Ioannidis is up there, but he's getting up there in age as well. Noah Fant's not a scheme fit, which has me a little concerned about him. Oh, we could bring in Trubisky. I almost want to. Is that sickening? Almost makes me throw up in my mouth just mentioning it. I'm not really seeing anything. Wirfs is up there. We're not going to do that. Probably in 2 years when we can start signing all these guys, by the way. Arcega Whiteside's up there, but I think we're fine at receiver with Williams, Kincaid, John Ross. So I guess we're good. And we got Josh Jacobs. Perfect. So we have the 7th overall draft choice and probably the 9th, the 10th. Now, I do wonder if we could trade back. I don't really want to at this point. So there is an option. It's only 1 pick next year, which is all right. Not trading with the Giants. That doesn't make sense. Let's see what we can get here. There should be a quarterback, I would assume. Because I didn't bring back Stidham. Oh, there we go. Nicholas Bryant, late first, though. So we could probably wait. That is a little risky, I'll give you that. Now, we have Duggar, but McMillan looks really good. So does it. Is that Rogan? Pagan, sorry. So many great running backs. We just don't need that. I think we're going to go McMillan and then Bryant with our 10th pick. Unless we have an end, but I think we're fine at end. So let's start out with, what is it, Denzel McMillan? Yeah. He's a 76 overall hidden development, 92 speed, 67 zone, 70 tackles, 78 pursuit. And then we should be able to get a quarterback. I mean, unless somehow in 2 picks he's just off the board. But I find that very hard to believe. Bryant, where are you, buddy? There he is, Nicholas Bryant. 71 overall hidden development, already better than Stidham. 89 throw power, 77 deep accuracy, 75 medium, 83 short. In the 2nd round, we're taking right tackle Lucas Marciano. He's a 75 overall, normal development. I can't get those hidden development offensive linemen anymore. 91 strength, 79 run block, 77 pass block. In the 4th round, we got our tight end Christian Jacobson, 66 overall hidden development, 79 speed, 68 catching, 60 run block, 60 awareness. Heading into the year, we have a 79 overall team, 79 offense and defense. I'm actually liking the way our offense is looking. A few superstar guys, a few hidden development guys, a lot of star development guys. And on defense, I think we are going to put Bentley on the trade block just to see if we can get anything for him. I know he's 27 years old, but I'd rather get something than nothing, and I want Reed to be starting so we can go a little bit higher in overall. Let's see the offers for Bentley. 3-5-7, Darren Waller's interesting. Let's go 3-5-7 from the Vikings. Yes, we made the playoffs by winning our division at 9-7. We're playing against the Browns, who are 10-6, which does have me concerned. But Jets 9-7, Bills 7-9, the Dolphins 6-10. How do you go 6-10 with Tua as your quarterback? Bryant, 4,200 yards, 36 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Awesome for a rookie. Jacobs, 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. Receiving, Kincaid, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Ross, 782 with 8. Carlson, 781, 9 touchdowns. Williams with 7. Jacobson, only 237. On defense, Ingram, 101 tackles. Sack totals, 10.5 for Leonard, 9.5 for Reed, 5 for Lions. Interceptions, 2 for Duggar, who I'm not sure why he's starting or even getting playing time, but 67 tackles by McMillan, the rookie. So I do think we're going to have offensive and defensive rookie of the year. Mahomes with the MVP. There we are, Brian, number 8. Coach of the year, Rebuild at number 6. Offensive player of the year, Brian at number 5. No Josh Jacobs. Defensive player of the year, Pratt's going to win it. Interesting. Offensive rookie, Bryant, we knew that. We have Jacobson at 5, sorry. Defensive rookie, McMillan 1, Moss 2. All right. The moment of truth. What's going to happen with their developments? Bryant, star development, but 8 XP points gets him up to an 80. Jacobson, star, 3 XP. Looking pretty good in the offensive line. Why is Wheeler not starting anymore? I don't understand it. On defense, McMillan, star development, but 4 XP points. We have to find a corner. We have to find a corner. I think that's about it. Defensive tackle. And then we have to work on the offensive line, but I think we're fine otherwise. Maybe another receiver. Can we beat the 10-6 Browns and make it to the division round of the playoffs? It's taken, I was going to say it's taken way too long, so I doubt it. But can we beat the Bengals, get to the conference championship? No, we cannot. We lost 49-28. I find that very hard to believe. 49-28, that's a blowout. Take a look. Is it Burrow? It is Burrow. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Bryant, 304, 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Mixon, 178, 3 touchdowns. Jacobs with a touchdown. Preston Williams, 109, 2 touchdowns. Who told me to take him? Somebody in most of my videos said take Preston Williams, and I think that's who they're talking about. Kincaid, 86 yards. Williams with a touchdown. Ross Burton with a touchdown. And a touchdown for Joe Mixon. The Colts beat the Buccaneers 35-31. Now, who's going to be a free agent? Kincaid, you're coming back. Mason, I guess not. But for 1 year, I could probably get 1 good year out of him, right? Overpay a little bit, I'll give you that. He still wants to go to free agency. So I want Ingram back. I want Ross, Sharp back. Carlson, I suppose I want back as well. We're very close to becoming like a really good team. I have that feeling. Let's go 5 years for Kincaid. He's almost up to a 90 overall, 26 years old. I mean, we'll take that any day of the week. Ingram, same thing. Let's go 5 years. I'm going to go 6 years, in fact. I feel like he could get up to Superstar X Factor by the end of his contract, which will be awesome. Ross, I don't think so. We could find someone else, right? You would assume so. Let's pay Jay Sharp for very cheap money, which is fine. And then Carlson, we're definitely going to bring back. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Easy. $48 million in cap space. Chris Jones, I don't think so. Lockhart, we don't need a free safety. We could definitely use a left guard. Yup, Cunningham's definitely coming to this team. 5 years. I'm going to overpay him a little bit. Let's go $12 million. He's an 89 overall. If I have to overpay him, that's fine. 143, a little much. I'll give you that. But we're basically having a full turnover in the offensive line. Dishman, I don't think so. Don't need a running back. Chaseon's there. Now, we could start bringing them in now, but I might wait 1 more year for that, even though Justin Jefferson is there. I mean, Brewer for 5 years, very cheap money. I wouldn't mind bringing him in. He'll be down at 30. He'll be probably in the high 80s, I would assume. D. Ford's there. I don't think so. DeAndre Swift. Kelly. Interesting. Now, Mike Williams' contract's about to be up. So if we overpay, trade away Mike Williams, I guess overpay isn't the right word, but bring in a few guys, load up the offense, load up the defense. I mean, we should be able to go on a nice little run right here. We got Kelly, we got Cunningham, we got Brewer. Perfect. But of course, we have the 25th overall draft choice. I mean, that's all right. We should be able to find what we're looking for on mostly the offensive line, right? Of course, a bunch of good quarterbacks. We don't need that. Find me some offensive linemen. There's a left tackle. There's a center, which we definitely need. Barnett, come on down. 73 overall hidden development. 84 strength, 74 run block, 83 pass block. Yes, Brian is up to superstar development. The offensive line is looking so good. Corners, receivers. I mean, we're in great shape. I'm going to stick with Mike Williams for 1 more year. See if we can go on a good run right here. I mean, defensive tackle, the weakest point on our defense. You could argue corner as well. But, I mean, we are in great, great shape. Let the run begin. We are 10-6 playing against the 10-6 Tennessee Titans. The Dolphins also went 10-6. Bills 8-8 and the Jets 6-10. Bryant, 4,100 yards, 33 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Awesome. Jacobs, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Michelle with 7. Receiving, Kincaid, 977, 10 touchdowns. Carlson, 846, 10 touchdowns. Williams, 742 with 8. Kelly with 684 touchdowns. Defense, Ingram, 99 tackles. Not great, but 18 sacks by Leonard. 11.5 by Reed, 7 by Ingram. Interceptions, 3 for Jackson, 2 for Coda. A bunch of ones to go around. Do we have the Defensive Player of the Year in Leonard? MVP, what are we doing here with Marcus Mariota? Come on. Nobody from the Patriots. Coach of the Year, Matt Hedrick. There we are, number 4. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Brian at number 9 should be a lot higher. Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, no, we're in AFC. Defensive Player of the Year. Leonard, number 2, losing out to Nwosu. Shame. Offensive Rookie. Nothing. Defensive Rookie. Hodges at 2. And that's going to be it. What do we have for XP? Brian has 3, gets him up to an 86. Barnett, star development, 6 XP points. Carlson has 3. Jacobson with 2. I mean, this is awesome. Kincaid with 2. Kelly with 1. What about on defense? Ingram with 2, Leonard with 1, McMillan with 1, Coda with 2. Still have to work on the corners, I'll give you that. But I think we're in great shape. Let's go upgrade our team and then find out if we can beat the Titans. Can we beat the 10-6 Tennessee Titans? Make it to the divisional round of the playoffs. Not looking good, but we did it. Can we beat the 12-4 Cleveland Browns? Now that's going to be a tough win. Yeah, 38-7. Come on, Brian, do something. Anything. I've given you everything to succeed, and you're going to let me down like that. Mayfield, 232, 3 touchdowns. Wow. I don't even want to talk about it. Chubb, 161 with a touchdown. Jacobs with a touchdown. Mayfield with 1. Beckham, 94 yards. Carlson, 52. Touchdown for Landry. Touchdown for Chubb and Harmon. That's just gross. We did lose to the Super Bowl champions, though. The Browns beat the Seahawks 24-10. Now, who's going to be a free agent? Coda coming back. Williams, goodbye. Michelle, goodbye. Martin's coming back. Wheeler. Uche, I guess. Other than that, not really much players. What do we have for money before I start, jumping into things? Really not that much anymore. I actually let Uche walk away, but we have $17 million in cap space. And I'm trying to think, what are we dying to have on this team? Aaron Donald, a defensive tackle? Perhaps. Oh, I don't really know what to do about this. Gilmore, I wouldn't mind bringing in for 1 year, not going to lie. And that's probably going to be the one move we make, realistically, unless I find another guy like Keenan Allen. Kincaid up the Superstar X Factor. I told you. I told you. Let's go Fenton for a 1-year deal. We don't really have much money. Yes, we got Stephon Gilmore, and I imagine Fenton's just going to turn us down. Oh, no, he took the offer. Okay, good. Now, we desperately need corner help. We have pick number 26. And I don't know if we're going to be able to find it. There's an amazing strong safety, a left guard, a receiver. That corner, I'm not really sold on. Mid-second, I don't think so. So there's no corners I want to take. So it's left to, do I go with the receiver and Hardy, who looks really good? Like really, really good? Or do we go with a left guard and Bowman, who looks pretty good, or the strong safety who looks outstanding? And I think the answer is probably receiver and Sheldon Hardy. 76 overall, normal development. Oh, man. In the second round, we're taking defensive tackle Gabe Morton. He's a 70 overall, normal development. 89 strength, 73 block shed, 70 power move. Heading into the year, we're an 85 overall team, 88 offense, 83 defense, and we're looking so good on offense. Unbelievably good. I mean, what more could we ask for? Another receiver, maybe? Our offensive lineman to be in the 90s? I'm not going to be that greedy. In our defense, so good. Maybe a better defensive tackle? Not too concerned about it. We made the playoffs and got a first-round bye. Awesome. We went 11-5, Bills 10-6, the Dolphins 6-10, and the Jets 3-13. Bryant 4,200 yards, 39 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Awesome year. Jacobs 1,300 yards, 9 touchdowns. Harris with 8. Kincaid 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns. Carlson 874 with 9. Kelly 870 with 7. Hardy 5 touchdowns. Pretty good for a rookie. On defense, what do we got? Ingram 98 tackles, Martin 98. Sack totals 13.5 for Reed, 13 for Leonard, 5.5 for Martin. Interceptions 2 for Leonard, McMillan, and Jackson, and a lot of ones to go around. I love doing these 30-year rebuilds. They're so interesting. Lamar Jackson MVP. We have Brian at 7. Coach of the Year, we are number 5. Offensive Player of the Year, Brian at 5. No Josh Jacobs somehow. Defensive Player of the Year, Reed at 6, which is good to see. Leonard at number 10. Offensive Rookie, Hardy at 2, our receiver. Watts at 8. Defensive Rookie of the Year, probably nothing. Yeah. So Bryant got 4 XP. He'll be up to a 93 overall. Barnett will be an 83. Cunningham 91. Brewer 85. What about Hardy? Hardy got 3, so he'll be a 79. That's good. On defense, Hodges with 3. Moss with 2. Nothing really else. We're playing against the 11-5 Tennessee Titans for the AFC Championship. Yes, now can we beat the 11-5 Baltimore Ravens, make it back to the Super Bowl? Not a good sign, but I'm certainly hoping that we can. No. The Buccaneers beat the Ravens 30-27. Now, who's going to be a free agent? Reed's coming back. Gilmore, goodbye. Griffin's coming back. Jackson, goodbye. Fenton, goodbye. Lions will bring back not many players, which is a good sign, but also at the same time, that could be a bad sign. Yeah, we don't have a ton of money. We're actually going to let Lions walk away. I think that's the right idea. He's not that great. So we have $11.86 million in cap space. And I really don't know if we're going to find anything worthwhile here. Like, we could bring back Gilmore again. That seems really bad, to be completely honest with you. We have no corners, though, which has me very concerned. I'm going to go take a peek at corners. Anything here that's, like, worth it? Kevin King? No. I mean, oh, sorry. I keep hitting that button. Gladney's at 29. Harrington, I mean, if he'll take $4 million, I'll bring him in. And then I want to find some older player with no contract. I guess Gilmore. Let's go here. He's probably not going to take that. 76 total points is not bad, though. I don't know. We're so close to a Super Bowl. I can feel it. We just have to find our corners. So do we get our guys? Yes, we did. At pick number 29, we're going left end, Laquan Wright. He's a 70 overall, no development. That's not going to cut it. I mean, this middle linebacker looks way too good to pass up on. Rashawn Albury. He's a 69 overall, but hidden development, which I love. 78 speed, 82 tackles, 74 block shed, 80 hit power. Heading into the year, we're an 85 overall team, 91 offense, 80 defense, as Brian is up to superstar X Factor, which is fantastic. Now, I imagine he's going to be a free agent at the end of this year. We'll deal with that when we get to it. But I think we have a solid chance of making the playoffs. And well, I mean, making the playoffs is guaranteed, but winning a Super Bowl. Are you serious? We made it with a wild card spot at 11-5. We'll play against the 11-5 Colts. The Bills went 11-5, Dolphins 7-9, and the Jets 4-12. I find that so hard to believe. Brian, 3,800 yards, 36 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. A little bit of a drop-off. Jacobs, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. Harris with 10. Receiving, Kelly, 865 touchdowns. Hardy, 845 with 12. Kincaid, 742 with 4. Carlson with 5, 2 for Jacobs, 5 for Jacobson. On defense, Ingram, 119 tackles. It's about time you got back up there. 8.5 sacks for Leonard, 7 for Reed, 5 for Ingram. Interceptions, 3 for Gilmore, 2 for McMillan, 2 for Sharp, and a few ones to go around. All right, we'll take it. MVP Russell Wilson on the Packers. Interesting. Wow. Our quarterback's not up there. Coach of the Year, there we are, number 5. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Brian at number 10. What's going on? Defensive Player of the Year. Ingram at 6. Offensive Rookie, probably nothing. Defensive Rookie, we have Polk at 2, Wright at 3. Brian has 2 XP points. I like to see that. Kincaid with 1, Kelly with 1. A pretty good amount of the offensive line. What about on defense? Nothing game-changing. Wright has 4. I imagine Winovich's contract should be coming up very soon. But we're so solid all around. Can we beat the 11-5 Indianapolis Colts? Get to the divisional round? That's not a good sign. It's taking a long time. I don't know why. Sometimes it does it. Sometimes it doesn't. But can we beat the 11-5 Cleveland Browns? No, we cannot. We never can. They're Madden's favorite team. I feel like I should just hop over to do like a Giants 30-year rebuild or a Browns. It's just unbelievable. 34-26. Take a quick look. Mayfield, 185, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Brian, not bad. 253 touchdowns. Chubb, 214, 2 touchdowns. Incredible. Jacobs, 111, touchdown for Zach Moss. Receiving, Kincaid, 86 yards with a touchdown. Hardy with a touchdown. Boykin with 2. All right. That is the Browns' second Super Bowl, beating the Cardinals 38-21. Now, here is the moment of truth. Ryan is there, of course. Leonard can go. We have a good amount of money. McMillan, I'm going to bring back. Kelly can go. Gilmore can go. Wynn can go. Macario can come back. Winovich could buy. Sharp. Jacobson could come back. So a little bit of turnover, but we'll be able to deal with it. So we have $21.62 million in cap space. We need an outside linebacker. We need a receiver. Speaking of receiver, we're not going to bring in Tyreek Hill, though. Buckner's there. A lot of older guys. Keith Kyle. I guess we lost Winovich, to be fair. What is a 5-year deal going to look like with this guy? And it's probably going to be our only deal realistically. 101 barely beats the Lions, to be fair. What about receivers? What about a left tackle? Yeah, not seeing anything at receiver. Austin Jackson, I don't know why the Dolphins took him. I'm not really too concerned about it. We have Wheeler. Caught Kyle. What about outside linebackers? Leonard's still there. Quan Alexander's there. I wouldn't mind bringing him in for 1 year. Yeah, I like that. We got Alexander and we got Kyle. Perfect. We have the 27th overall pick and we need corners really bad. I know I've been saying that each and every year, but eventually, speak of the devil, welcome to the team, Thurman Bryant. 79 overall, hidden development, ranked number 1. 95 speed, 74 man, 80 zone, 77 play rec. I think we found our next receiver, Danny Brown. He's a 71 overall, maybe I'm wrong, normal development, 91 speed and acceleration, 73 catching, 76 catch and trap. Heading into the year, we're an 87 overall team, 91 offense, 84 defense. I mean, come on. Our offense looks so good. Our defense, it did drop off a little bit, but I think it'll be able to hold up. Let's go to the playoffs. We won our division at 10-6 while playing against the 9-7 Miami Dolphins. We should be able to beat them. Jets 8-8, the Bills 5-11. Bryant 4,400 yards, 39 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. I mean, that's awesome. Jacobs 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Kincaid 1,000 yards, 4 touchdowns. Jacobson 106 catches for a tight end, 1,000 yards, 12 touchdowns. Danny Brown, the rookie, so maybe I did find my guy. 851, 14 touchdowns. That's awesome. On defense, Ingram 121 tackles. Sack totals 10.5 for Kyle, 5 for Reed, 4.5 for Hodges. Interceptions 3 for McMillan and Bryant, 2 for Alexander and Harrington, 1 for Matthews. Bryant won the MVP. There we go. It's about time. Took you way too long. We're not going to get Coach of the Year, though. We're not. Okay, we're at number 10. I don't know how that works. Offensive player, Bryant, obviously. Defensive player of the year, nothing. Offensive rookie, Danny Brown, 1. Jackson, number 2. Defensive rookie, we have Bryant, 4. And that's going to be it. Bryant has 2 XP. He'll be a 97 overall, and I think he's like 27 years old. Jacobs is a 98. Kincaid's a 92. Jacobson up to an 80. On defense, really nothing, but Bryant has 4, the rookie we drafted. He's star development. That's going to work out. Still have to address the corners. Can we beat the 9-7 Miami Dolphins? Get to the divisional round? Apparently not. 24-13. Is this going to be another case where like our quarterback just lets us down big time? I feel like that happens every single time in these rebuilds. Tua 193 touchdowns. Bryant let us down. I told you. Baldwin 75 yards. Jacobs 43. Huber 93 with a touchdown. Kincaid 87 with a touchdown. And a touchdown for Jalen Reagor. Okay, and Woodbury. The Browns are going on a run right now, beating the Saints 38-24. Now, Josh Jacobs is going to be a free agent. But even at 30 years old as a 95 overall, if he wants like a 2 to 3 year deal, I might give it to him. Even though it kind of goes against everything I believe in. We really don't have that much money. Let's take one more look at this before we make any harsh decisions. Okay, so there's really not much here. So we can bring back Barnett on a 5-year deal, probably a 6-year deal. Increase the money a little bit. He'll take that offer, I have to imagine. Yes, he will. And then let's see what Josh Jacobs wants. 3 years, he's going to turn that down, I imagine. Yeah, but we're going to franchise tag him. Let's go to the draft. We still need help at corner. We have the 24th overall pick. Not going the running back, even though we could. To be fair, we could. But I don't think that makes the most sense for our team right now. There is a quarterback. We could trade our guy away if we wanted to. Briscoe. I really like, where was it? This defensive tackle. Mid-first. I don't really know. I think I will go, with that defensive tackle, Grant Jones. 75 overall hidden development. 87 strength, 80 block shed, 70 power move, 80 finesse. In the second round, we're going to end up getting that end. Charles Briscoe. I think he's going to be pretty good. 71 overall, hidden development, 68 power move, 82 finesse, 80 speed, 81 acceleration. Heading into the year, we're an 86 overall team, 89 offense, 84 defense. And I mean, the offense looks exactly the same. We brought back Josh Jacobs. And on defense, we're looking really good with a lot of hidden development guys, which should pan out. But let's go find out. We got the first round bye. Awesome. How did we do? 16-0? What? There's no way. Wow, that is a first. And just to make sure, you think I might force the wins, anything like that, which I would never do. Let's go to the regular season. None. Obviously, the bye week, I didn't force that one if the game does it. No forces whatsoever. And we went 16-0. I mean, come on. Bryant, 4,200 yards, 31 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Awesome. Jacob, 1,600 yards, 16 touchdowns. Receiving, Kincaid, about 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Jacobson, 823 with 9. Hardy, 787 with 2. Brown with 5, 616. On defense, Ingram, 115 tackles. Sack totals, 10 for Reed, 8.5 for Kyle, 4.5 for Wright. Actually, we didn't even look at the interceptions. I'm just so blown away by the 16-0. Like, really? 2 interceptions by Ingram, Martin, and McMillan. 1 by Harrington, 1 by Bryant. I mean, we have to be Coach of the Year. Minimum. MVP, Bryant at number 3. Okay, yeah, we're Coach of the Year. That's incredible. I'm just blown away. This is the last year I'm recording today right now, too. Bryant at number 2 for MVP. Jacobs at number 7. Defensive Player of the Year, we have Ingram at number 9. Offensive Rookie, nothing. Defensive Rookie, Jones at 2. Glover at 7, and that's going to be it. So really not much for XP on offense. I wasn't expecting that much. But on defense, Jones has 6 star development. Briscoe has 7 with hidden, so that has to be. Oh, look at Glover, superstar. Yes, but Briscoe has to be superstar as well, right? That's the only thing that makes sense in my brain. We have 38,000 XP. I know we had, I think, 16 before the start of this, maybe 20. But we went up so much. The 8-8 Browns. We would run into the Browns. We are so one and done. It's not even funny. Not even a little bit funny. Let's go find out. Maybe we beat them. We are 16-0. Maybe the game uses a brain. Apparently it's not going to. 45-40. Oh, boy. This game sometimes just takes it all out of you, you know? You go 16-0. You think you should just walk through the playoffs probably. Mayfield, 239, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Bryant, 358, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Chubb, 162, 2 touchdowns. Jacobs with 1. Henry with 1. Jackson and Mayfield. Receiving, Hardy, 7 for 102. Stevens with a touchdown. Kincaid with a touchdown. Jacobson with 3. And then 1 for Terrell. The Giants took down the Browns 38-20. That is their second Super Bowl championship. But let's go take a look at who's going to be a free agent. Kincaid at this point, I don't know, man. 3 years? That just doesn't sound good to me. Hardy is up to an 85 overall, which is awesome. So let's give him 5 years. I know he hasn't gone up in development, but I'm not too concerned about that. He's going to come on back. Brewer, goodbye. Morton, we don't need. Cummins, we don't need, even though star development, yeah, probably going to be cheap. Let's go 5 years, 2.1. That's basically nothing. We'll have a good backup. So it comes down to Kincaid. It comes down to Josh Jacobs again. I'm going to increase the money a little bit. Yeah, he's going to go to free agency. Josh Jacobs finally up to Superstar X Factor, by the way. Let's see if he takes 5.2. And I think to be smart, I'm going to franchise tag him again. So we have $23.36 million. We have to work on the guards. We could use a receiver. Kincaid's getting so much money. Cunningham, don't really want to bring him back at this point. Godwin's up there, which is interesting for 1 year if we could get him. For 3 is so much. I'd rather a 1-year deal, a lot of money, 84 points. Brewer. Tre'Davious White's up there, which is another guy for 1 year I would not mind bringing in. Okay, I'll put, why put it over 1 if it just doesn't make sense? But I'm not really seeing much up here in terms of guards, unless we get Lawrence Logan, but I don't like the normal development all too much. We still have the draft upcoming, so I think we'll be fine. We got Godwin, but we didn't get White, which means he probably got a huge offer, and he's going to turn us down right now, I would have to imagine. Oh, no. Okay, he's coming to our team. Good. Now we have the 28th overall draft choice, which is so disappointing when you go 16-0. But let's see if we can find a guard. I don't want a running back. I mean, that guard right there, Randy Goss. Early first. I don't like the 16th in reps, but I think he'll be able to work out perfectly fine. 77 overall, normal development. 84 strength, 77 run block, 81 pass block. Now, we do need another guard, and this guy's first in the bench press. So, Tavares Maynard. He's a 69 overall, normal development, 90 strength, 62 run block, 75 pass block. Now, we know we're not going to go 16-0. At least we assume we're not going to go 16-0. But I wonder how far the drop-off is going to be. Because we have an 85 overall team. I would say we filled in the guard positions pretty well. We still have Brian, who's a 97. Even though I kind of want to move on from him. But on defense, we're looking good. Albury, superstar development. Ingram, superstar. Coda, superstar. We still have Glover way down here at superstar. So I still think we're in good shape. Okay, so we got the first round bye again. It's no way that we can go 16-0 again. We went 12-4. Still pretty good, I would say. Dolphins and the Bills 7-8-1. The Jets 5-11. Now, I wonder when it's time to move on from Bryant. 4,100 yards, 30 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. I imagine he just turned 30. Jacobs, 1,400 yards, 15 touchdowns, 9 for Jackson. Receiving Hardy, 1,200 yards, 10 touchdowns. Awesome. Jacobson, 680 with 3. Brown, 678 with 7. Godwin with 2. 4 for Jacobs. On defense, Ingram, 115 tackles. Sacks, 13 for Reed, 9.5 for Jones, 6.5 for Kyle. Interceptions, 3 for Harrington and Coda, 2 for Bryant, 1 for McMillan. I don't know if Bryant will win the MVP. Weiss will. Will he even be up here? Okay, Bryant at number 8. Coach of the Year, we are number 5. Okay. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Jacobs at 4, Bryant at 5. Defensive Player of the Year, we have Ingram at 6. Offensive Rookie, probably nothing. Defensive Rookie, nothing. Now for XP, Bryant has 1, but he has 2 confidence boost. 1 for Jacobs. What about Hardy has 1, Brown has 1, 3 for Goss, which is good, gets him up to an 80. 5 for Maynard, I'll take that after a rookie year. On defense, we have 3 for Albury, we have none for Ingram. What about Glover? Glover has 4, gets him up to a 75. Jones with 4. So we're still in pretty good shape. Can we beat the 9-7 Baltimore Ravens, get to the AFC Championship game? And can we beat the Jaguars to get to the Super Bowl? I certainly hope so. It is the Jaguars. Nice. Pats 49ers. Let's hop in. And away we go. Can we score right off the bat? Nope, but they can, and they're going to score again. Brian, you better not let me down. It is 13-3. You really didn't score right there. 13-10. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. Is this going to be a close game? We're up by 4. We stop them again. They're up by 3 with 8 minutes left. Up by 4. We need a score right here. Yes. And that is the ball game. We are Super Bowl champions. I love it. I absolutely love it. Who is their quarterback? Bryant, 368, 3 touchdowns. Sampson, 303, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Beckwith, 84 yards. Jacobs, 91 with a touchdown. Sampson with a touchdown. Brown, 8 for 107 with 2 touchdowns. Rutland, 99 with a touchdown. Pickney with a touchdown. Godwin with a touchdown. And that's going to be it. Is that my first Super Bowl win in these 30-year rebuilds? I think it is, but I could be wrong. Now, Ingram's going to be a free agent. Coda, Godwin, White, I knew that. Albury, we definitely have to bring back. Oh, we have a good amount of money, so that should be easy enough. Now, Coda, Ingram, and Jacobs are going to be free agents, but I'm bringing back Josh Jacobs. Now, we still have $12 million in cap space, which is good. There's a quarterback here. We don't need that. We do need a free safety, but not a strong safety. Ingram's going to be gone. I think that's all right. Josh Allen's up there. DJ Moore. A lot of older guys. Andrew Thomas is up there. I mean, we do need a left tackle, but I don't think... I mean, if we could bring in Mitchell, but it's probably going to cost a lot of money that we don't have. Yeah, of course. It's going to say this. I hate it. I hate it so much. 84 total points. Yeah, it's not even worth it at that point. Any older guys I could bring in for like 1 year? No, we're fine at guard, I think. Tight end. I mean, I'll bring in this right tackle for 1 year. If Kevin Spears wants to give me 1 good year at the end of his lifetime in the NFL. Lifetime, that sounds bad, but you know what I'm trying to say. I think I'm going to bring in John Johnson as well. We got Spears and we got Johnson. Perfect. Now we have the 32nd overall pick, obviously. But what are we going to take? We need a free safety. We don't really need an end. We could use a corner, but I don't know. Late second, that doesn't make sense for our team. Guards are up there. There is another middle linebacker. Early third, though, so we can wait on that. I'm not really seeing much. We're not going to be able to trade back either. Late third. So I guess we'll take either the free safety or I think there was a receiver up here. Man, there's an end. I guess we'll go Dominique Essex. I don't know if we need that, but I don't know what to do. 72 overall, normal development. 68 power move, 81 finesse, 83 speed, 82 acceleration. Look at this defensive tackle, Brendan Roth. I have to take him. 76 overall hidden development, 89 strength, 82 block shed, 78 power move, 74 finesse. Heading into the year, we're an 82 overall team, 85 offense, 79 defense. I know the defense is going down, but really not much I can do about it at the moment. I am going to put John Johnson over to free safety. And then I feel like at some point we should start trading a few of these guys away. Like, what could we get for Bryant? I know he's 28 years old. I'm going to put him on the trade block just to find out. I mean, I want to go back-to-back, don't get me wrong. But I'm also just interested. Jones. I mean, we have so many good players on this team. Let's just find out what we could get for him, you know? It's crazy that nobody on here would offer a first-round pick. That's insane. What? We missed the playoffs? How is that possible? Because we lost our safeties? The Dolphins 12-4, Bills 10-6. We went 9-7, and the Jets 6-10. That's insane. Bryant, 4,200 yards, 38 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Was he mad because I put him on the trade block? Jacobs, 1,000 yards, 6 touchdowns. Hardy, 1,000 yards with 7. No idea how to say that name. 982, 13 touchdowns. Jacobson, 808 with 6. Brown, 719, 5 touchdowns. On defense, Albury, 116 tackles. Sack totals 10 for Reed, 9 for Kyle, 8 for Roth, the rookie, is our fourth string defensive tackle. 2 interceptions for Albury, 2 for Bryant, and a few ones to go around. This is when we're going to have, start rebuilding from scratch, kind of. Sampson with the MVP, Bryant at number 4. Coach of the year, we could be up here. Nope, we're not. Offensive player, Bryant at 3. No Jacobs. Defensive player of the year, Albury at number 8. That's what we also have Reed, I think that said. Yeah, Reed at 10. Offensive rookie, Bennett at 3. Defensive rookie of the year, Roth at 1. All right, that's good. Now for XP, we don't have a ton. Hardy has 1. Brown has 1. 2 for Maynard, 2 for Goss. What about on defense? Roth has star development, 6 XP points. I mean, our defensive tackles are so good. We're 4 deep, basically. We are going to have to start trading some guys away, you would assume. I mean, Glover's going to be a 79. Johnson's up to an 80. Doesn't really matter all too much. He's going to be gone. The Dolphins beat the Vikings 24-21. All right, their first Super Bowl in a long time. Bryant, we definitely have to bring back. Jacobs, I still want to bring back for 1 year. Griffin could go. Reed is 80 overall. I love you, guy, but I think you got to go. Spears could go. Brown, I'd like to get for 2 years. Johnson's up the superstar X Factor. That's impressive. Jacobson, yeah. This is not a good sign. We're about to lose a lot of players. I almost don't want to bring back Josh Jacobs, to be honest. I might trade away Bryant. Is that insane? He's only 29 years old. I think that's insane, but I might start turning over the team and basically starting from scratch again. 34.42, unless we can find some crazy players here. But there's a lot of older players up here. We're fine in the offensive line. We do need a tight end, but I mean, if I can get Sal Doyle for a year, I'll go 2 years, 4.1, in case I do want to do this turnover and he's not playing all too great. Jackson, Rudolph. I don't know. I think we're good. We did get Doyle, though. That's good. Let's go to the draft. We have the 19th overall draft choice, and I kind of want to see if there's a quarterback. Doesn't look like it, though. There is a corner. Oh. Oh, does he look good? But that corner, I think, looks so much better. I'm going to go Marcus Payton. If that quarterback's there next round, we'll take him. 75 overall, hidden development. 92 speed, 74 man, 75 zone, 71 play rec. Let's see. In the second round, is that quarterback still going to be here? No, he is not, which is fine. We still need a tight end. We don't need an end. Of F awareness. Who would take him? 2 Fs. I almost want to take that guy just to find out how bad he is. D's? I mean, what is going on right now? I think I'm going to trade back. I don't know. Let's see what the trade offers are. What are we in? We're in 31, so we can get a second next year and a sixth this year. Second and a seventh, 3, 4, 7. That's all next year? I'd rather more draft picks next year. We'll take that trade. I really do think it's time to just trade away a bunch of guys. We're down to a 78 overall team. Yeah, I'm going to make some moves. Let's put a few players on the trade block again. So I put Jones, I put Kyle, Barnett, and Bryant on the trade block. I think Bryant, I'm going to do a manual trade because I feel like I can get 2 first-round picks for him. But Grant Jones is about to become a free agent. So we can get something good for him. That'll be good. No first-rounders, but a 2 and a 5. I'll take that any day of the week. Now, on to the next one. What do we have up next? We have Kyle, the left end, who's 29 years old. No first-rounders, but a 2, 6, and a 7. I'll take it. Why not? We are going to have a turnover on this team. We're just going to have to deal with it. Barnett, who's a 91 overall center, which I feel like we could get a first overall pick for him. So I'm going to do some manual trades. So I traded Bryant and Hardy in a second-round pick to the Bengals for 2 first-round picks. I'm going to trade Barnett, a third-rounder, and a fourth-rounder to the Chargers for a first-round pick. We didn't make the playoffs. That's fine. We went 1-15. I mean, that is what we wanted. The Dolphins 11-4-1, Bills 11-5, and the Jets 6-9-1. Ed McCoy, whoever that is, 3,300 yards. Jeez, that's bad. Bethel, wow, that's bad as well. Stroud, 718, 5 touchdowns. Doyle, 658 with 4. Let's go to the defensive side of the ball. This team is a train wreck, but we knew that. Aubrey, 125 tackles. Glover, 92. Sack total, 7 for Penn, 6 for Wright, 6 for Roth. Interceptions, 3 for Gibson, 2 for Ray, 2 for McMillan, 1 for Aubrey, Bordeaux, and Bryant. And Bryant wins the MVP. That's fine, though. We got 2 first-round picks. I'm happy for them. No Patriots coach of the year, Cliff Kingsbury. Offensive play of the year, I mean, come on. Defensive play of the year, Albury could be up here. He is at 8. Offensive rookie, Hodge at 3. Burks at 5. Defensive rookie of the year, Gibson at 1. Peyton at 2. And that's going to be it. I almost don't even want to look at my XP because I imagine this is just going to be super gross. We're a 69 overall team. And we're basically building from scratch. I mean, look at this offense. What used to be so good. But then we have Payne with the superstar X Factor. Glover, who's young as well. I think Bryant's even 25. Oh, yeah, 26. Let's take a look at Bryant, who I believe, isn't he 25? 26 as well. And then, I mean, Payne's probably, what, 22 years old? Oh, yeah, 23. So we're set at corner. We're set with Roth. We're set, probably not with McMillan. With Albury, I think we're good to go. But a lot of work to do. The Chiefs beat the Falcons 24-13. Now, I can't imagine we have much up here. He could go. Briscoe, 27 years old. We have to bring in some players. So we'll go 3. We have so much money. I actually might skip free agency, which I'm not skip. We're going to look. We're not going to bring in some, great guys. Glover, a great amount of guys is what I meant to say. Let's go 5 because I imagine he's going to come along pretty well now. So he's going to come on back. Bordeaux, defensive tackles, a backup. That's not going to be a bad idea. Let's go 4. I know we have Roth, but we don't have to pay Roth for another 3 years, or probably maybe 2 years. Yeah, I don't want anybody else. $85.94 million in cap space, and I'm not really sure what we're going to do with this. I don't want to get a running back. Martin Dwyer's not a scheme fit. Donaldson, no. Donahue we could bring in, but that's going to cost a lot of money for 27 years old. I don't know if I'm really interested in that right now. No, I don't see anything I want to bring in. A lot of older guys. It's just like their scheme fits with Hargrove and Vasquez. So I suppose for 2-year deals, I'll bring them in. I don't want to commit to them long term. Seems kind of foolish. Jameson, Tucker. I'll go for a bunch of just 2-year contracts. Try to find people in the draft. Try to build up the offensive line a little bit. I'll bring in, I guess we don't need Hawkinson because we brought in Doyle. But yeah, we're good to go, I think, yeah. We got Gilmore, Vasquez, and Hargrove. So we have the first overall draft pick and the 23rd overall draft pick. And probably should have another one, I would assume. But we're going to trade back. I mean, with the Raiders, I think that just makes the most sense. So we'll have, 3 picks next year as well. So let's see what they wanted to get, actually. They traded up to get a right end in Barnett. I don't want to know what else I missed out on. Could we trade this back as well and just have another bad year? So that is another pick, but that doesn't really help us. That's another pick as well. Dolphins, but they won the Super Bowl, like 2 years ago? I want to take a look just to see what's there. I don't want to trade back for the sake of trading back. We have the 7th, 23rd, and 28th. I mean, we could get a guard. We could get an outside linebacker. We could get a center and Riley. Ooh, the safety looks really good. Mid-first, though, so I don't know about that. Really nothing I'm dying to get. A lot of players I could probably get a little bit later on in the draft because we haven't found our quarterback just yet, so it's going to be another bad year next year. So 28, 31, 29, 26. Let's trade with the let's trade with the Browns. So now we should be able to find some nice pieces for our team. A power back in Jamison Brittingham. 7.7 combine seems pretty good, but I don't think that's the answer. I suppose I should build up the offensive line. Let them sit for a year. Yeah, let's get AJ Monty. He's a 75 overall. Yikes. Normal development. 92 strength, 82 run block, 75 pass block. Now with the 28th pick, I think we probably should go for one of those ends. Brinningham's gone, the running back. I was considering that, but he's gone, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. A few tight ends. There is a running back, an elusive back, which is more my speed. Late second, though. We can wait on that. Franklin, late second. I'm really not seeing much, which is kind of a shame. What about Joe Palmer? Mid-first. All right, let's try out Joe Palmer. He's a 74 overall hidden development, 69 power move, 81 finesse, 78 speed, 84 acceleration. Now, in the second round, if that running back's here, I'm just going to take him. Was that him, D'Angelo Alden? I think it was. Let's just take him. He's like, oh, wow. Yikes. What else can we find in the third round? Nah, probably not Travis Dawson. There's not much up here that I'm dying to take, you know? Let's give Justin Durant a try. He's a 66 overall. Apparently, we shouldn't have. This offense is just so bad. We have a 69 overall offense, but the defense is a 79, so I'll take that. With Glover, with Payton, Bryan, Albury, the defensive line looks spectacular, especially with Palmer behind him as well. So I mean, we're going to miss the playoffs. We know that. But I think we're in the right direction, you know? We missed the playoffs as expected. We went 4-12. That's fine. Dolphins 12-3-1. Bills 11-5. The Jets 7-9. Stats: McCoy 3,500 yards. Hey, 28 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. Rushing: Alden 605, 4 touchdowns. Atrocious. Receiving: Cooper 786 with 10. Hodge 671 with 10. Abbott 653, 2 touchdowns. Doyle with 5. On defense, Albury 106 tackles. Feel like we probably should have traded him away. Briscoe 10 sacks, 8 for Wright, 4.5 for Polk. Interceptions: 4 for Glover, 3 for Polk, Bryan, and Payton, 2 for Albury, 2 for Merritt. I don't really know what we're going to have for XP. Nothing spectacular on offense. I know that. I'm not looking at the commissioner. Let's see. Goss has 1. Hargrove with 1. Durant with 2. Gilmore with 1. On defense, Wright with 1. Roth with 1. Palmer superstars 4 XP. That's great. Glover with 2. Bryan with 1. Payton with 2. All right, we're still in great shape. The Falcons beat the Chiefs 30-24. Now, I have no idea who's going to be a free agent. Goss is there. He has to come back. Doyle, I might as well bring him back. Merritt, I'll bring back. Penn, goodbye. Cummins, goodbye. Everybody else, goodbye. Even though Ed McCoy, I'm going to give him a contract depending. I'll give him 2.2. I mean, he's not playing atrociously. Well, he did the first year, I guess. Well, Doyle turned us down. And even Merritt, I'm like not dying to bring him back. He'll take 3, 2.7. All right, he's going to stay with the team. I'll take him back for that. So we have $63.5 million. I'd like to just find a quarterback here somehow. I doubt it'll happen. But how nice would that be? Noel's up there, Brown. I don't think we're going to find anything. Ketiani? Tight end. We lost Doyle. I suppose we could use Terrell. He's a scheme fit. It's another situation where I'll give you 2 years. You can be done at 28, get another bigger contract elsewhere. Doyle's still there, which I'll give him another 2-year deal. Have 2 solid tight ends. Eddie Griffin's still playing. That's good to see. Left guard, we don't need. Left guard, right end, we don't need an end. Maynard, interesting. I know he was on our team. We kind of just let him go, and I think actually we'll just keep letting him go. Not too concerned about that. I'm really not seeing anything. A lot of just normal development guys, which I suppose could come along, but I'm not too concerned about it because I still think we're probably a year or two away. We got Doyle, but we didn't get the other guy. I don't even remember what his name is, to be honest. I think we'll get him right now, I assume. Oh, no, he turned us down. All right. Now we have 4 first-round draft picks. So if we don't find our quarterback, there is going to be a big, big problem. Let's skip ahead 1 pick. Hopefully the Panthers don't take the quarterback. They took him in a linebacker. Now I am going to look at the options before we just trade back. There is a quarterback there. What else do we have? 2, 15, 19, and 30. See, I don't like that his next thing after short accuracy is throwing the run, which has me a little concerned. I really don't want to punt it down again. That seems so bad. This probably should be the year where we just load up. Like with a Keyshawn Harrison. That's our first pick. He's a 78 overall, normal, no way. 93 speed, 94 acceleration, 81 catching, 82 catch of traffic. I might just take that quarterback, which I hate when teams do that. But we need a quarterback so bad. So that's going to have to be the move if he's still here. Which I don't think he is. He is absolutely not still there, which is a shame. But I guess that's what I get. But I also wasn't sold on him, so I'm not too broken up about it. What about the center? Brennan Norton, yup. He's a 73 overall normal. Come on. 81 strength, 73 run block, 82 pass block. Does anybody get developments anymore? I have no idea what's going on. Both of those guys should have hidden development, right? Especially the second overall ranked guy. Like, doesn't make sense. We don't need an end. We definitely don't need a corner. We could use another receiver. Late first, we can wait on that. We do need a tackle. Wow. Okay, DeMarcus Dre, I thought it said Day. 77 overall, hidden development. 89 strength, 79 run block, 77 pass block. And with our final pick, I'm going to hope that other receiver's still there. Because I do think he's a solid player, just not a, 15th overall pick, 19th overall pick. Just wouldn't really make sense for my team, in my opinion. Nah, he's not still here. That's a shame. What about Bernard? Mid-second, we can wait on that. Oh, we still have 4 second-round picks. Woo! Oh. Eddie Cochran, early first. There's our guy. 75 overall. I did mess that up. Hidden development. 95 throw power, 78 deep accuracy, 81 medium, 83 short. In the second round, we're taking middle linebacker Marlon Callahan. He's a 71 overall normal again. 80 speed, 84 tackles, 76 block shed, 84 hit power. Can't believe it. I feel like so many of these guys should have had hidden development, but I just keep getting screwed over and over and over again. Let's look at our next pick. See what we can find. That receiver is going to have to be up there eventually, but we could probably get him at 18. What about Ron Brent? Late second. There is a running back. All right, let's go get that receiver just in case. What about Matt Means? Late second. All right, I'm going to go to Marco Bernard. He's a 60. Geez, that's just bad. I don't even want to. Don't even mention that. Missing out on our second round pick. I can't believe all these receivers don't have hidden development because they seem like solid players, but I keep getting just let down around every single corner. Let's see what's still going to be here. I'm going to go Matt Means. All right, probably shouldn't have went Matt Means. That's really not a bad pick now that I look at it. He was ranked 55. We took him at 50. Not the end of the world. With this many draft picks, though, we should be having so many hidden development guys. I guess we got our quarterback, which is good. And let's get Gilbert Tompkins, the right tackle. 69 overall, normal development. 88 strength, 74 run block, 71 pass block. We have a 79 overall team, 77 offense, 83 defense. We really need Cochran to step up big time. We're still not going to make the playoffs more than likely, but I think we're in good shape. Wright's up to superstar. I'd like Palmer to be starting. How old is Wright? 29. Let's put him on the trade block, see if we can get anything. We have Glover, we have Payne, Bryant. We're looking pretty good. Let's see the offers. He's 29 years old. We could probably get something for him. 256, 257. Have at it, Minnesota Vikings fans. We missed the playoffs yet again. That's all right. We went 6-10, a little bit better. Jets 12-4, Dolphins 8-8, and the Bills 7-8-1. Cochran 4,100 yards, 24 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Awesome rookie year. Alden 795, 3 touchdowns. Burks with 5. Hodge 874, 6 touchdowns. Harrison 859 with 6. Doyle 788, 4 touchdowns. Bernard 748 with 3. Let's go take a look at the defense. Aubrey 105 for tackles. Sack totals 8 for Roth, 6.5 for Palmer, 6 for Briscoe. Interceptions 1 for Peyton, Merritt, Bryant, Gibson, and Durant. I mean, we're going to win Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't know about Defensive Rookie of the Year. Bryant, MVP, still kicking around. Jackson 2, Watson 3. Nobody from our team. Coach of the Year, we wouldn't be up there. Offensive Player of the Year. Nothing. Defensive Player of the Year. Nothing. Offensive Rookie, Cochran, we knew that. Harrison 3, Bernard 4. We also have Heron at number 8. Defensive Rookie, we have Callahan at 5, Means at 6, Proctor at 8. Come on, have superstar development, Cochran. Star development, 5 XP points. I mean, he'll be an 80 overall, so I'm pretty happy with that. Dre has star with 4 XP points. Harrison with 3 will get him to an 81. Bernard will get him to a 70. What about on defense? Palmer's up to an 80, which is good. Glover, 84. Peyton has an 85. What else do we go? Means has 2. Callahan has 1. Merritt with 1. We didn't have the best defensive draft. It kind of hurts. The Jets beat the Cardinals 28-23. Never thought I'd see the day the Jets would be in the Super Bowl. Roth is going to come back. Vasquez can go. Gilmore can go. Hargrove can go. Cummins, goodbye. Essex will bring back. I mean, I imagine we have a ton of money, right? What do we have? 73 million? Yeah. 68.39 million in cap space. I want to take a quick peek at our team just to see what we want to find. Like, we need a left tackle, I suppose. We definitely need receivers. We definitely need a running back. On defense, a right outside linebacker. Polk's up the superstar, but he's probably going to be on his way out soon. Merritt's up the star. Gibson star. Really not much. Just like a middle linebacker, some outside linebackers. So we're really not that far away. We just have to have our players actually develop, which would be nice. Pleasant would be nice, but we don't need it. Waters would be nice, but we don't need it. McDonald, I'm so addicted to just getting that second, tight end. So I'm going to give him a 2-year deal. He'll be done at 30, not a huge deal. Marvin Harris, he's a scheme fit, which I like a lot. So I'm going to go 4 years. Let's go up to 10. We'll go 4.74. 108 beats out the Rams by 10. Doolittle, I kind of like your name, so I want to bring you in, but I'm not going to. Matthew Sharp with superstar. Huh. I guess we get Harvey a little bit longer, so that's probably the smarter play there. I'm really not seeing anything. There's not many, corners or not corners, receivers. There's basically no receivers at all. 77 overall, really? We signed Harvey, which is good. I want to take another look just in case. McDonald's still going to sign on. I kind of want to get a good backup strong safety because Merritt's getting up there in age. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll go 2 years. I don't want to get these long-term contracts at normal development guys. If we have to pay them after a few years, that's fine. But I'm not going all in on these guys, you know? All right, we're fine. We got McDonald, but Holmes turned us down. So we have the 6th overall draft pick. I kind of want to trade it back. Try to get some more assets if we can. We probably can't. I want 1-1s at this point. Yeah, there's not going to be anything that I'm going to trade back with. So we need to find a receiver. Outside linebacker. Ooh, look at that right there. There's also the outside linebacker, Nolan Sweet. Which one of them's... Ooh, okay, lay first. So we can wait on that one. Oh, let's get a running back. All right, I'm definitely going to take Nolan Sweet. Welcome to the Patriots. 74 overall, hidden development. 82 tackle, 80 hit power, 81 speed, 83 acceleration. Why are they scouting so many left ends for me? I don't think it's that much of a hole. A lot of swinging and missing down there. I'm interested in Jay Dexter, but he's an early 3rd rounder. And you know me with the no combine. I love those kind of players. I really don't know what to do. I guess we're going to try out Warford. Why not? 68 overall. Well, that's why not. The receivers are hurting us so bad. You could tell we have a 76 overall offense. I guess running back as well. There's nothing I can find in free agency or the draft that's really worth it, which is kind of disappointing. But on defense, we're looking so good. And that is an understatement. I kind of want to see what we could get for Albury. He's 30 years old. I just want, just poke it out there, see what happens. I'm going to try Polk as well, because we're probably not going to make the playoffs again, so I want to get some more assets, because those draft picks I got, all those firsts for Bryant, didn't really do anything. Albury's the only offers we're going to get. 3 and a 5. The 74 receiver, we do need that, but 257. I'm going to trade him to the Giants. Thank you for your service. We didn't make the playoffs, but how bad did we do? 7-8-1, not that bad at all. Jets and Dolphins 9-7, the Bills 8-7-1. Cochran 4,100 yards, a little bit of a drop off. 29 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. I don't know if I'm sold on Cochran. Alden 792, 4 touchdowns. Harrison 1,200 yards, 9 touchdowns, about time. Starling 778 with 7. Bernard 734 with 6. A few other touchdowns. Not too concerned about it. Callahan 110 tackles, 93 for Polk. Sack totals 12 for Briscoe, 6.5 for Palmer, 5 for Rupp. Oh, what happened there? Did not mean to click on that. Interceptions. 2 for Callahan, Gibson, and Glover. 1 for Palmer, Polk, and Bryant. Let's go take a look at the yearly awards. Bryant, another MVP. Apparently, I shouldn't have traded him away. Even though I still think it was a good idea. We just didn't make the draft picks worth it. Offensive player, nothing. Defensive player, Callahan at 2. Nothing else. Offensive rookie, Starling's going to win it at 1. Goddard at number 7. Defensive rookie of the year, we have Sweet at 4. And that's going to be it. Cochran only getting 2 XP. It lets me down so much. Norton has 2. Dre has 1. Harrison with 2. Starling has 3. Hodge has 1. Heron with 3. Nothing's really going on. Sweet has superstar, which I love. Don't get me wrong, up to an 80. Palmer would be an 82. Payne's going to be an 86. Glover, 85. Our corners are still set. I know they're getting a little bit older, so we will have to address that eventually. The 49ers beat the Bengals. Sorry, Brian. 27-24. They did come close, though. Has me a little concerned. Payne's coming back. Briscoe, probably not. Doyle can go. Gibson. I'm not really sold on Gibson, but if we can get him for 2 years, that'll be fine. Polk, yeah, we'll let him walk out the door as well. So we're at free agency. We still need receivers. We need a running back. You could argue with center. I think we're fine at tight end. On defense, middle linebackers, left outside linebacker, a left end. Not really too concerned about the left end, though. We drafted Warford last year. $58.41 million. McNeil, left outside linebacker, I don't think so. I don't want these older players on my team. Even though Dorian Washington, I think I'm going to bring him in, try to trade away Bryant. We'll have Payton, we'll have Washington, we'll have, I can't think of the other guy's name. That's pretty bad. I don't know what his name is. We're going to go $10 million a year, $5 million signing bonus, basically. Beating out the Vikings. Is there any young, outside linebackers? Crowther. I almost want to bring him in, but that's probably going to cost me a ton of money. I'm going to go Martino. I like these, 80 overall tight ends. Bring him in for 2 years. Get them out the door after that. Sampson's still there. Maynard's still playing. Doyle. Blunkly is a scheme fit, but for 99 points, I just don't really think that makes sense. I can't believe there's never receivers here that I want to take. We got Washington in the corner. I like that. Let's go to stage 3, see if the tight end wants to come along. Why do they have to play hard to get? There he is. Welcome to the team. We have the 13th overall draft pick, and I'm just hoping. Just want a receiver. That's all I'm asking for. Maybe an outside linebacker. He does look like a beast in Dylan Johnson. There's a good power back. There's a good receiving back, which I wouldn't mind having on our team. A great right tackle. Great left tackle. I feel like these tackles might fall to the second round where we have 2 picks. So I'm going to play it smart. He's a scheme fit. It's a left tackle. Huh. But a speed rusher I think would make sense. Early first round. Let's get Dylan Johnson. He's a 77 overall normal. 76 tackles, 79 hit power, 85 speed, 89 acceleration. Ooh, I like this receiver, Jawan Staley. Let's add him to the team. 69 overall, normal development. It says it's a good pick. 90 speed and acceleration, 72 catching, 74 catch of traffic. I really can't believe the thing that's going to hold down our team of receivers. You feel like you can always find those in the draft or free agency, but now there's nowhere to be found, which has me very concerned. Okay, maybe I stand corrected. Trey Ismail. 70 overall normal development, still not hidden. 87 speed and acceleration, 74 catching, 75 catch of traffic. I'm giving Cochran this final year to show something for this team because I think he's holding us down. I know he doesn't have the best receivers, but he has a great offensive line. Doesn't have a running back as well, so maybe I am holding him back now that I think about it. Let's put Brian on the trade block just to see if we can get anything for him. What do people want to give up for Brian? What is he, an 88 overall, a first-round pick from the Bengals? Why am I even looking at the rest of them? I know we're shipping him off to the other Brian's team, but yeah, you can have him for a first-round pick, easy. We didn't make the playoffs again. We went 5-11. I have to see how the Bengals did. Where are they? They didn't make the playoffs, it looks like. They went 8-8. Fine by me. So we might have the first overall draft pick, which is perfect. Cochran, 3,900 yards, 28 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. I'm going to trade him away. Alden, 905, 5 touchdowns. Goddard with 4. Israel, 982, 12 touchdowns. Pretty good for a rookie. Harrison, 880 with 6. Bernard, 721 with 3. Martino with 2. On defense, Callahan, 116 tackles. Eaton, 105. Merritt, 101. Sack totals, 10.5 for Roth, 6 for Palmer, 5 for Johnson. Interceptions, 3 for Gibson, and a few ones to go around. I don't know what we could get for Cochran. He's young, still on his rookie deal. Sampson with the MVP. Mahomes number 3. Bryant still in the Bengals at 6-6. How the mighty has fallen. Coach of the year, we wouldn't be up there. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Cochran at number 10, okay. Defensive Player of the Year. We have Callahan at 7, and that's going to be it. Offensive Rookie, our receiver, number 1. Nothing else. Defensive Rookie, Dylan Johnson at number 1. Good to see. Let's see what we have for XP points. 2 for Cochran. I imagine we could still get a first-round pick for him. Not much else on offense. On defense, 1 for Palmer. 3 for Johnson. Gets him up to an 80. Eaton has 2. Sweet with 2. Peyton has 1. Washington with 2. Glover with none. All right. The Colts beat the Rams 20-17. Interesting. McDonald can go. Palmer, I do want to bring him back. Monty, I want to bring back. Merrick can go. Not much turnover. I traded Cochran and a second-round pick to the Cardinals for their first-round pick. So we have $48.51 million in cap space. There's another corner there. We don't need that. Free safety and Marvin Brown. I like it. But I doubt he's probably going to want like a 4-year deal. 3 years. I mean, that's really not that bad. I'm going to try to bring him in for $40.8 million. 100 points, beat the 49ers by 8. McAllister, Barnett's there. Another corner. We don't need corners. We don't need outside linebackers. What we need is a quarterback. I'm not bringing him in. Actually, I'm going to give him a 1-year deal. See if we can find somebody in the draft. If we don't, it's not the end of the world. And we need a strong safety. But now with that Beckett deal, yeah, could we have the money? I think we might have the money now. Oh, 124. A little much. I'll give you that. But I'm going to make the offer anyways. We have a quarterback, I assume, for 1 year now. Mack, Beckett. We didn't get the free safety, though, which has me concerned. But maybe he'll take the offer now. Oh, no, he turned us down. All right. So we have the second overall draft choice. Which before we look at the trades and I get enticed by one of those, let's see if there's a quarterback. There is, but B+ break sack, not a scheme fit, a scrambler. What other picks do we have? 10. Oh, other pick is for next year. A bunch of offensive linemen. I mean, we have our quarterback, so I'm going to play smart here. I'm going to trade back if there's a trade, obviously. 21, 16. Really? I mean, is 16 the best offer? That's the 49ers too. So they're probably going to play pretty well. I'm going to go with the Vikings because we get a second-round pick as well. Because that'll give us back the pick we just traded to the Cardinals. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So we'll still have our 2 first-round draft picks. And what we're going to do with that, I'm not really sure. A bunch of guards. I have to go take a peek at our team. There was a power back there. I'm not really interested in that. I know we need a quarterback. I mean, that's obvious. We still need receivers, even though the guys are getting up to star development, which I like. The offensive line's fine. I know they're getting up there in age, which has me a little concerned. We do need an end, and there's a bunch of great ends I saw. But I almost want to get a guard. I don't know. I think we're going to go... I like Freddie Richmond just because he's a scheme fit. He's a power rusher. These guards are almost too good to pass up on. There's a great corner, great center. Cole Stallworth does not look that bad, but I'm not taking him right now. Our free safety did turn us down, so let's go Malik Best. He's a 75 overall hidden development, 88 speed, 75 zone, 69 tackle, 80 pursuit. So I like that. At 21, I still don't want to take that quarterback at 21. He wasn't a scheme fit, so I'm not really too concerned about it. All the ends are gone. There's a great corner. If Stallworth falls into the next round, I'll take him, but I'm not going to take him right now. I'm not going with a running back. Ooh. Late second, so we can wait on him as well. All right, what I think we're going to do, I saw a corner up here. You can never have too many corners. Then again, we probably should take an offensive lineman. I think I'm going to go Kai Whitworth. Yeah. He's a 76 overall hidden development, 90 speed, 70 man, 81 zone, 76 play rec. In the second round, Stallworth is still there. How many second round picks do we have? 21st as well. Oh, let's go with the center. He fell to the second round. Let's take him. Mays, the 73 overall normal development, 82 strength, 70 run block, 79 pass block. I feel like offensive linemen never have hidden development anymore. What happened? Now, one of those quarterbacks still has to be here. DJ Austin off the board. Oh, yeah, there's Garrison. Add him to the team. 68 overall normal development. Yikes. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about him. Heading into the year, we're a 79 overall team, 79 offense, 80 defense. I mean, actually, we have to give this a quick generate best lineup because Trey is up to a 78 overall star development. So we're looking pretty good on offense aside from running back. And on defense, I mean, same old, same old. Let's go to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs yet again. We went 5-11, Bills and Jets 7-9, and the Dolphins 10-6. Beckett, 4,100 yards. 29 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Not bad. Rushing Goddard, 646 with 5 touchdowns. Harrison, almost 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Martino, 809 with 5. Bernard, 802 with 6. Trey, 724, 6 touchdowns. On defense, Sweet, 116 for tackles. Callahan, 112. Sack totals, 11 for Palmer, 9 for Johnson, 9 for Roth. Interceptions, 2 for Washington, Peyton, Callahan, and Best. 1 for Gibson, 1 for Sweet. So I think we are going to win Defensive Rookie of the Year. I don't know about Gibson, our quarterback. Sampson, MVP again. Bryant with the Bengals at number 3. No Patriots. Coach of the Year, Anthony Lynn. Offensive Player of the Year, Beckett at number 9. Defensive Player of the Year, Callahan at 7. Offensive Rookie, Garrison at 5. Nothing else. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Daniels at 4. Best at 5. And Whitworth at 10. That's kind of disappointing. I would say that's pretty disappointing because we still need our quarterback. Granted, we wasted a second round pick on it, so it's not the end of the world on him. 1 for Garrison. Yeah, that doesn't really matter. Trey has 2. Harrison with 2. 1's basically across the offensive line. On defense, Callahan's up to star development, which is good. Johnson will be an 84. Sweet will be an 85. Whitworth has star 4 XP points. That's great. Best has 4 star development, so we can get rid of Gibson. Yeah, I think we'll get rid of Gibson. The 49ers beat the Colts, who made it back to the Super Bowl 37-14. Now, who's going to be a free agent? Harrison's coming back. Glover, we can let him walk away. Yeah, we can let him walk away. Dre will come back. Martino, I'd like to bring back. Beckett, goodbye. Norton will bring back. Gibson, goodbye. Callahan could come back. The question is, what do we have for cash? A pretty good amount. I don't know where all our money is, but a pretty good amount. So we have $15.77 million in cap space. Let's see what we can do with it. We don't need a right guard. We don't need a left tackle. I like this superstar X Factor guy. Maybe we pick him up, trade away Dre? Might not be the worst idea on the planet. Brent, we don't really need an outside linebacker all too much. Free safety we could use, but he's star development. We'll deal with Best for now. I think I'm going to make a play at Roan. 101 points for the Buccaneers. That should be pretty easy to beat, I would assume. Maybe go up to like $12 million, maybe 5.23. 108 dominates the Buccaneers. We have nothing left for cap room. Let's give it a quick advance, see if we bring him into the team. Wow. Why would he do that? That doesn't really make sense. I kind of want to bring in Staley for 1 year. Superstar X Factor for 1 year? I mean, pretty cheap money, I would say. A lot of offensive linemen. Superstar X Factor, I think I'm going to bring him in as well. Not really going to matter all too much, but I think that's all right. And we got both of them perfect. We have the 3rd overall draft pick. It has been a week since I last recorded, and the 27th overall draft pick. And I suppose we should try to trade back if possible. I think that's going to be the move. Actually, we do need a quarterback very badly. So maybe we look at that really quickly, just in case. Ooh, where is he projected to go? Mid-first. Oh, I have to take him. William Bradfield, 71 overall, hidden development, 89 throw power, 77 deep accuracy, 79 medium, 83 short. Perfect pick right there. Now at number 27, I really would like to look probably on the defense. Oh, we have 27 and 28. That's right. Now it's all coming back to me. So we need a running back. You could argue a receiver. We're fine on the offensive line for now, but that's going to turn. Then on defense, maybe an end? Really just an end, so maybe nothing on defense. So maybe I should have traded back. I don't know. Ooh, power back. Power back. I'm not in love with taking power backs. That's the one problem there. Another quarterback. We could have waited. We should have traded back. I knew it. I'm going to regret that. I already know it. I don't really see anything, though. Elusive back. I don't really know what's better. An elusive. Oh, mid-second round. I'm not taking him no matter what. Late first round. I'm not seeing anything. Which is kind of a pain. I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the end that was up here, right here. Bronson Bayer, early second round, but it is in our range, I suppose. Let's go with Dennis Glover first. He's a 73 overall, hidden development, 82 break tackle, 88 speed, 89 acceleration, 88 agility. And then with our next pick, I guess we'll just take the end. I don't know. Or maybe take a receiver? Receiver? Kind of tired, I guess, when I'm just saying it like that. Left guard. Let's go Brugman. I thought there was an R in there. He's a 70 overall, hidden development. Good. 86 strength, 72 run block, 80 pass block. And then in the second round, we're going to take Delroy Capers. He's a 69 overall, normal development, not the best pick. Yeah, don't really like it. So we have an 80 overall team, 79 offense, 83 defense. If Bradfield can step up, we'll be in great shape. And I mean, our defense is top notch. Let's go to the playoffs. We made the playoffs with the wild card spot at 9-7 while playing against the 9-6-1 Tennessee Titans, who I think we should be able to beat. Jets 10-6, the Dolphins 9-7, and the Bills 5-11. Bradfield 4,700 yards, 35 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. We're in business now. Glover 878, 7 touchdowns. Bradfield with 6. Receiving Harrison 1,300 yards, 10 touchdowns. Staley 850 with 4. Ismael 783 with 8. Bernard 782 with 9. On defense, Callahan 100 tackles, good. Sack totals 10 for Roth, 5.5 for Palmer, 5 for Sweet. Interceptions 3 for Payton, 2 for Best, and a few ones to go around. Now, will Bradfield be the MVP? He will. Awesome. Rookie of the Year, MVP. You got to love to see it. Coach of the Year, Curtis Calhoun. Offensive player, Bradfield, obviously. Nothing else. Defensive player of the year, probably nothing. Offensive rookie, Bradfield 1, Glover 2. What about on defense? Gonzalez at 5, and that's going to be it. Bradfield has to have superstar X Factor, right? Just star, but 11 XP points. Glover has 5-star development. Brugman with 5 still has hidden. What about on defense? Nothing really game-changing. Can we beat the 9-6-1 Tennessee Titans? Yes, we can. Can we beat the 11-4-1 Denver Broncos? That'd be a little bit more challenging. But we did it. Can we beat the Bengals and get to the Super Bowl? And we made the Super Bowl against the 11-4-1 Vikings. Let's hop in. And away we go. Can we get off to a lead? No, they're up 7-0, 14-0. All right, we're coming back a little bit, 14-7, 14-10. I thought that was going to be a tie ball game. We're up 17-14 at halftime. That's good. Oh, come on. We were on the goal line. 21-20, 28-21. Oh, come on. Kick the field goal, do something, and we have won our second Super Bowl in this 30-year rebuild. The Pats' 8th Super Bowl championship. I love it. Let's take a look. Bradfield, 307, 1 touchdown. Doris, 229, 2 touchdowns. Glover, 84 with a touchdown. Whitley, 164 with 2, 1 for Goddard. Receiving, Ismail, 81 yards. Touchdown for Whitley, touchdown for Drew, touchdown for Bennett. If I remember to put this in the video, Bradfield just got 12 more XP for this playoff run. He's up to a 96 overall in his rookie year. Now, I don't know who's going to be a free agent. Sweet's coming back up to Superstar X Factor. Goss can go. Harvey could go. Essex, I suppose, could go. Reese goodbye. Starling's going to come back. So really not that much, which is good. We have $22 million in cap space. Really have to work in the offensive line. But I don't know if we're going to find... Oh, Sean Williams. 100 points from the Browns. Scheme fit. Seems like the right fit, you know? Let's go up to $10 million with a $6 million signing bonus. I want him on our team. I mean, at 26 years old, that's awesome. Now, I don't know if we're going to find anything else. Maybe Sexton for a year, but I think we're fine there. Let's bring in Armstrong if he'll play for cheap money, which he probably won't. Oh, 78 points. That's not bad. Let's see. Do we bring him in? Armstrong and Williams. Perfect. We have the 32nd overall pick. We knew that was going to happen, but we really need to find an end. And I don't know if we're going to be able to. Another running back? Absolutely not. Ooh, we don't really need a receiver all too much. But I don't know if he's too good to pass up on. Oh, maybe not. George Malone, come on down. He's a 72 overall, hidden development, 68 power move, 82 finesse, 78 speed, 83 acceleration. So we are an 84 overall team, 85 offense, 84 defense, and this is just awesome. Bradfield superstar, Harrison superstar, good receivers, good offensive line. And I mean, what's wrong with the defense? Basically nothing. I want Malone to be starting though, if that can, make that happen. But let's go to the playoffs. How do we keep making the playoffs with a wild card spot? We're 10-5-1. We're playing against the 11-5 Colts. We just won the Super Bowl last year. Bills 12-4, Jets 7-8-1, and the Dolphins 6-10. Bradfield about 4,800 yards, 42 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. He's going to be a 99 overall. That's awesome. Glover 1,100 yards, 7 touchdowns. Great. Harrison 1,600 yards, 14 touchdowns. Bernard, 837 touchdowns. Haynes with 2. 9 for Glover. On defense, Callahan, 103 tackles. Sack totals, 11 for Palmer, 10 for Roth, 9 for Johnson. That's not our rookie. Where is our rookie? Boley, no. It was Malone. 3.5 sacks. Not bad. Interceptions, 2 for Washington, but basically nothing. Yearly awards, Bradfield, back-to-back MVPs. I wouldn't want it any other way. No other Pats. Coach of the year will be at what? Number 9. Okay. Offensive player, Bradfield. We knew that. Glover, number 10. Defensive player of the year. Probably nothing. Offensive rookie, we have Ruff at 6. Defensive rookie, Boley at 3. Malone at 5. All right. Now let's see this XP. Bradfield up to the 99 overall. Glover with 3 gets it to an 83. Brugman will be an 80. Harrison will be a 93. Let's see Malone. 6, but still hidden development. Palmer with 1. Sweet with 2. Johnson with 2. All right. Now, can we beat the 11-5 Indianapolis Colts? Let's find out. Wow. We lost to the Colts 25-14. That's embarrassing. We're Super Bowl champions. Let's take a look. We're not going to know who's on their team, but Kitchen with a touchdown. Bradfield, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Van Dyke with a touchdown. Harrison, 95 yards. Touchdown for Haynes. Touchdown for Ismail. Touchdown for Terrell. This is the Browns' 4th Super Bowl in this video. Wow, 17-14 over the Redskins. Roth, I mean, probably should bring him back, but I'm worried about Johnson. Palmer can go. Henry, I'll bring back. Why not? Our receiver, Trey, I'll bring back. Armstrong, goodbye. Staley, I definitely will bring back. What do we have for money? Because we're still not paying our quarterback quite yet. $19 million, not that much. Wow. He turned us down, so we're just going to franchise tag him. And that'll leave us with $0, right? We'll be in the negative. Yeah, that's not good. I know we don't need a corner, but I love this corner right here. Quentin Booker. He's a 74 overall. Whoa, normal. 90 speed, 71 man, 67 zone, 76 play rec. That's unbelievable. How did this left end fall to the second round? Eddie Mitchell. He's a 73 overall, hidden development. We did lose Palmer. 73 power moves, 74 finesse, 78 speed, 80 acceleration. We are an 85 overall team, 87 offense, 83 defense, and Bradfield and Harrison have superstar X factor. Awesome. We still need a tight end. We need a defensive tackle, a middle linebacker too. Not too concerned about it. Let's go to the playoffs. We made the playoffs and got a first round bye. How did we do? Wow. We went 16-0 again for the second time in this video. I've never seen that once. Yet alone twice in the same video. Granted, it's going to be 30 years, but still. Bills 11-5, Dolphins 7-9, and the Jets 4-12. Bradfield only 4,100 yards though. 35 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Glover 1,100 yards, 13 touchdowns. Great. Harrison about 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns. Grigsby 864 with 5. Trey 622 with 3. Bernard with 9. On defense, Callahan 94 tackles. Sack totals 15 for Sweet, 4.5 for Johnson, 8.5 for Mitchell, 8 for Boley. Interceptions, 5 for Payton, 3 for Washington, 2 for Callahan. Third straight MVP, maybe? No. Doris is going to win it. Bradfield at 4. We're going to be Coach of the Year, we know that. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Bradfield at 2. No Glover. Defensive Player of the Year, we have Johnson at 4, Sweet at 5. Offensive Rookie, probably nothing. Defensive Rookie, Mitchell at 2. And that's going to be it. I'm really excited to see what our ends development's going to be. Bradfield has 3. He's in his 3rd year. That's incredible. The offensive line's good. Grigsby, even with 6, is not bad. Harrison will be a 95. On defense, Mitchell has 7, gets him up to an 83 overall. Malone will be an 81 overall. We're in great shape. I know we're going to have some free agents. Not too concerned about that. Can we beat the 8-8 Las Vegas Raiders? I guess at this point, we should be able to. We're really not. Okay, good. I was about to lose my mind. Can we beat the Bengals, get back to the Super Bowl? Wow. We lost to the Bengals, who are going against the Vikings. No way. It should have been a rematch, but the Vikings beat the Bengals 24-14. Go 16-0 and don't even make the playoffs. The Super Bowl, the playoffs. That'd be impressive. Let's take a look. 31-28, so close. Bradfield 252 touchdowns. Glover 86 yards. Bradfield with a touchdown. Harrison 91 with a touchdown. Grigsby with a touchdown. So disappointing. Now let's see who's going to be a free agent. Payton, I would like to bring him back. Same for Washington. Trey will bring back. Whitworth will definitely bring back. Best will bring back. So we're losing a lot of offensive linemen. Mays will come back. Curtis I'd like to bring back as well. But our quarterback's going to be a free agent at the end of the year. And we don't have a ton of money, which is a little concerning. I might let Trey walk out the door. Is that bad? Okay, I guess not. Now, we don't really need much. We need a right guard, still a defensive tackle. Maybe another corner, but I don't really think so. Left tackle, we can move over if we wanted to. Ooh, maybe. Yep, Darrell Kilroy. He's a 77 overall, hidden development, 91 strength, 80 run block, 78 pass block. In the second round, we're taking defensive tackle Casey Bishop. He's a 71 overall, normal development, not bad. 88 strength, 72 block shed, 75 power moves, 61 finesse. We're an 86 overall team, 88 offense, 84 defense. The offense is solid, still need a tight end, can't really work on that all too well. And I mean, the defense, we lost what? We lost Washington in the corner. Not too concerned about that. Let's go to the playoffs. What? We missed the playoffs? No way. Going 8-8. Dolphins and Bills 10-6. The Jets 6-10. I just find that very hard to believe. Bradfield 4,000 yards, 26. What happened? 10 interceptions. I don't get it. Glover 1,200 yards, 11 touchdowns. Harrison 1,000 yards with 6. Beckham 836 with 5. Bernard 800 with 8. What, we lose Washington and just fall off a cliff? Callahan 121 tackles. Sack totals 11.5 for Johnson, 6.5 for Sweet, 6 for Callahan. Interceptions 2 for Callahan and a few ones to go around. Doris with the MVP back-to-back. Bradfield at 9. Wow, we're not going to be a coach of the year. Offensive player Bradfield at 3. No Glover. Defensive player of the year Callahan at 2. Nothing else. Offensive rookie McMahon at number 1. I don't even know who that is, to be honest. Nothing else. Defensive rookie of the year Bishop at 6. And that's going to be it. So McMahon is our backup running back who got 5. Glover will be up to a 90. Harrison 94. Kilroy the rookie with 5-star development. And what about on defense? Bishop got 3, which is good to see. But nothing too game-changing. Minnesota is going on a run right now. They would have, what, 3 straight Super Bowls if it wasn't for me? Maybe not, because I think the Browns won in between that. But still, going on quite the run right now with Doris. Bradfield, I mean, come on, we know that. Glover's going to come back up to superstar. Brugham's coming back. Norton, probably not. Warford, we don't need you anymore. And then I think we're good to go. But the big problem is, what do we have for money? The big question. Not much. Interesting. And is this going to give me the usual over the cap space? He's not going to take this contract. I don't know how I'm going to the franchise tag him. Don't get me wrong. For 37.5, we're going to have to open up some cap space. We had to let a superstar X Factor running back just walk out the door. That's insane. That's really what you need in Madden. Just, he's gone. Out the door. Don't have to worry about him. Don't want Lee Amos. Barber I don't want. Bartell I don't want. Actually, we could use Barber in theory. I don't want to do that to you guys, though. We have Sweet. We have Johnson at outside linebackers. A center. Ooh. Sorry, Lamont Callaway. 79 overall hidden development. 92 strength, 86 run block, 76 pass block. Heading into the year, we're an 85 overall team, 87 offense, 83 defense. I do wonder how much we're going to be held back because we lost Glover. We also lost Brugman, but I'm not too concerned about that. But I feel like that superstar X Factor running back, that's really going to hold us back. Finally, missed the playoffs last year, but we got the first round bye again. 12-4. I was really hoping for our third 16-0. But we went 12-4. Bills 10-6. The Dolphins 6-10. And the Jets 5-11. Bradfield 4,400 yards. 31 touchdowns. 5 interceptions. Awesome year. McMahon 856. 13 touchdowns. Not bad. Receiving Harrison 1,100 yards. 9 touchdowns. Bernard 942 with 9. Ruff 874 with 4. Trey 627 with 3. On defense, Callahan 106 tackles. Sack totals 8 for Mitchell, 5.5 for Malone, 5 for Sweet. Interceptions 3 for Whitworth, 2 for Booker, 2 for Flynn. Yes, our third MVP for Bradfield. I love it. No other running backs or anything. Is Glover up there? No. Coach of the year number 2. AFC Offensive Player of the Year. Bradfield's going to win it. Glover is not up there. I have to check out the NFC just in case. No, he's not there. Okay, good. Defensive Player of the Year. Nothing. Offensive rookie, probably. Oh, no, McNeil at 9. Defensive rookie, we have McLaughlin at 7. And then we have Lanning at number 8. Now for XP, Callaway has 4 with star development. Kilroy will be an 84 as well. McMahon has 2. That's nothing really. Then on defense, Lanning has 6. I suppose that's good. But we really need a strong safety in some corners. Can we beat the 11-5 Indianapolis Colts? They took us down 2 years ago. They took us down again. 27-17. I just find that so hard to believe. I don't know. Divisional, where are we? Who is their quarterback again? I don't think I know. Garrison, 314 to him. Not interested. We don't know these guys. Bradfield, 194, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Winter, no. McMahon, 34. Nothing. Ruff 52. Touchdown for Bernard. Touchdown for McMahon. Touchdown for Winter. The Bucks took down the Colts 24-10. Now we have to give a contract to Bradfield. Harrison's up there. Probably let him walk away at this point. We have plenty of money, which is good. Drake can go. Malone, I would like to bring back. Boley, why not? So that's 3 guys I want to bring back. Flynn is not that bad. What does Harrison want? 5 years? Are you out of your mind? So rather than go to free agency, we're just going to franchise tag Harrison. Is there anything worse than making the playoffs and losing in the first round you play in? I mean, maybe if you go like 0-16, that's worse, but I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's see what's going to be here. There is a running back, not really interested. There's a quarterback, but we just signed our guy. Ooh, I think Clayton's the answer. Yes, it is. Malik Clayton. 74 overall hidden development, 84 speed, 83 tackles, 75 block shed, 83 hit power. Let's take strong safety Bowman. He's a 67 overall normal development reach, 85 speed, 67 zone, 66 tackles, 74 pursuit. So we have an 84 overall team, 84 offense, 85 defense. The offensive line got a little weaker right tackle. We still need a tight end, definitely need a running back. And could use another receiver, I would say, even though we have Starling as our number 3 guy. But I'm not completely sold on him. And I love our defense. We could use another corner, don't get me wrong, a strong safety. But other than that, we're good to go. We made the playoffs in the wild card spot at 11-5. Who did better than 11-5? The Bills at 11-4-1, Jets 9-7, the Dolphins 3-13. Bradfield 4,600 yards, 35 touchdowns, 14 interceptions. Awesome year. McMahon 743, 10 touchdowns. Not bad. Harrison 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns. Starling. Sorry I said anything bad about you. 1,000 yards, 16 touchdowns. Trey 663 with 3. On defense, Callahan 111 tackles. Sack totals 8.5 for Johnson, 7 for Mitchell, 7 for Malone. Interceptions 2 for Callahan, 1 for Curtis, 1 for Whitworth. Yearly awards, Doris with another MVP, beating out Bradfield at number 2. No other Patriots Coach of the Year. We're number 7. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Garrison beating out Bradfield. Really? Defensive Player of the Year, we have Callahan at 3. Offensive Rookie, probably nothing. Defensive Rookie, we have Bowman at 2. We also have Clayton at 5. And that's going to be it. Let's see what we have for XP. We have 4 for Bradfield, doesn't really matter. 2 for Ford, 2 for Kilroy. Also 3 for Haslam, not bad. Actually, where is Sterling? He should have at least 4. He has 1. Doesn't make any sense. Nothing about this game makes sense. Clayton has star development, 5 XP points. And Curtis doesn't have any. Bowman has 5. That's all right, I suppose. Can we beat the 10-6 Pittsburgh Steelers? Get to the division round of the playoffs? We can. The 15-1 Indianapolis Colts. Not 16-0. Definitely not 16-0 2 times. We lost to the Colts 31-24. So a close game against a 15-1 team. I mean, you'll take that any day of the week. Obviously, you want to win, but if you're going to lose, make it close. Garrison, of course, 233, 2 touchdowns. Bradfield. That's right. This is a different day I'm recording. I thought about trading him before I ended last video. Still thinking about it. McMahon, 60 yards, 2 touchdowns. 1 for Van Dyke, 1 for Winter. Bernard, 79 with a touchdown for Blake, and a touchdown for Van Dyke. The Raiders beat the Bucks 24-3. Wow, okay. Let's take a look who's going to be a free agent. Harrison, we knew that was coming. Mitchell, I want to bring back. What do we have for money? 33.4, not bad. So Mitchell's coming back. Booker's coming back. Callahan will let him walk out the door. McCartney, I'm not really too concerned about it. I'll bring him back if he's cheap enough. Ford, I want to bring back. Starling had a great year, but going to have to let him walk out the door. And I feel like Harrison might get the franchise tag. I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, the options. Now, if we trade away Bradfield, we love Campion. But Underwood, we need a strong safety. And I'm going to take him. He's a 74 overall hidden development, 90 speed, 67 zone, 66 tackles, 75 pursuit. We need a left tackle. This is a little early because we're in the second round, but I don't want to miss out on him. And apparently we could have missed out on him. Now, I put Bradfield on the trade block. I'm not guaranteed going to trade him, but it's nobody to offer me a first-round pick for a 27-year-old who's that doesn't even make sense. I'm going to try to manually trade him. Well, I did it. I traded Bradfield, Boley, and a third-round pick to the 49ers for 2 first-round picks and a second-round pick. Now, I understand this is a late decision because I think we have 6 years left counting this one. but we're just going to see what happens. Bradfield was letting me down game after game, year after year, and we have a solid team around him, so it shouldn't be happening. Let's go to the playoffs. And we didn't make the playoffs. That's all right. Wasn't really expecting to. We went 6-10, tied with the Bills. Jets 11-5. Let's see how the 49ers did. I imagine 11-5. Okay. But I still want the 2 first-round draft picks. Let's look at the stats. How did our quarterback do? McNeil, 4,500 yards, 28 touchdowns, 20 interceptions. Who are you? Rushing McMahon, 866, 7 touchdowns. Mumphrey with 7. Receiving Harrison, 1,100 yards, 12 touchdowns. We can just let him walk away now. Portilla, 979, 6 touchdowns. Trey, 847 with 3. Boone, 805 with 2. On defense, Clayton, 114 tackles. Sack totals, 8.5 for Mitchell, 7.5 for Bishop, 7 for Malone. And interceptions, 2 for Booker, 2 for Underwood, and a few ones to go around. But Underwood, the rookie, 71 tackles, 2 interceptions, not bad. Who got the MVP? Of course, William Bradfield, beating out Isaac Stevenson, champion, who I did want to get on our team. So a little disappointed about that. Coach of the Year, Ralph Monday, don't know who that is. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, any Patriots? We have McNeil at 7, that's good. Defensive Player of the Year, nothing. Offensive Rookie, Mumphrey at 4. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Underwood at 2, which is good to see. And nothing else. What is McNeil going to have for XP? He has 4, gets him up to a 72 overall. I mean, if he somehow goes up the star development, I might play him. I might start him. I'm not really sure. Let's see the strong safety. Superstar X Factor. There we go. Awesome. Does it have to be this way? The 49ers beat the Raiders 31-17. Am I going to regret trading him away? Probably not, but at the moment, very much so. Let's bring back Kilroy. Let's bring back McMahon. Let's bring back Bishop. Our tight end will bring back Royce. I'll bring back. We have no money, probably because we traded him away. Huh. How are we going to cut $7 million? There's no way for us to cut this money unless we trade away Johnson, or cut Johnson, rather. But I'd rather trade him away. I don't know. We're down to a 69 overall team now, just because I traded away Bradfield. That's so crazy. I put Johnson on the trade block. That's why we're back right now. We can't go to free agency. I want to see if we can get anything for him. Apparently we can't, which doesn't really make sense. He's a 91 overall, but I guess not. To the draft. Now McNeil's up the star development. So like I said, I think I'm going to give him a chance, unless there's some quarterback that blows me away. And of course there's not. We lost receivers. We lost defensive tackles, offensive linemen. We could take a running back, though. We lost Sweet as well. That's right. Oh, what do we have? 10-32, 10-32. Let's give Robbie Groves a chance. He's a 73 overall hidden development, 74 tackles, 72 hit power, 82 speed, 87 acceleration. With the 32nd pick, we're taking Eugene Young, the right guard, 75 overall hidden development, 86 strength, 68 run block, but 85 pass block. In the second round, we're taking Kevin Green with our first second round pick, that is. 70 overall, 21 years old. Or what am I talking about? 70 overall, he's 21 years old, normal development. 84 strength, 76 block shed, 71 power move, 62 finesse. This is going to be a very rough year. We're 74 overall, 69 offense, 80 defense. We have no receivers, no running backs, basically no tight end. We do have an offensive line. And I do like our defense, though. Our defense is still pretty good. We didn't make the playoffs. That's all right. We lost to the Bills 34-28 in the final game, though. We went 5-11, better than the Bills somehow. The Dolphins 10-5-1. McNeil 4,300 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. If he could somehow get up to superstar, that would be great. Mumphrey 654, 7 touchdowns. McQueen 1,100 yards, 9 touchdowns. Love the name. Shepard 856 with 5. Gilmore 757 with 7. Durant with 5. On defense, Clayton 114 tackles, Lanning 107. Sack totals 12 for Johnson, 8 for Malone, 3.5 for Lanning. Interceptions 4 for Underwood, 2 for Whitworth, and a lot of ones to go around. Don't do it. No. Bradfield with a back-to-back MVP. We have McNeil at 4, though, so he's coming up there. Coach of the Year, Patrick, I have no idea. Offensive Player of the Year, McNeil at 2. No other Pats. Defensive Player of the Year, Johnson at 5. Offensive Rookie, McQueen at 1. Gilmore at 2. Herrera at 5. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Groves at 4. Green at 6. And that is going to be it, but I think we're going to the right direction. I don't know if we'll be able to get there by the time of this rebuild because I think, like I said, 5 years now. 4 for young star development's good. McNeil with 4, Durant with 4, McQueen with 11. On defense, Grove, superstar X Factor, yes. All right, this is really good. Of course, when Bradfield's not on my team, he wins back-to-back Super Bowls. So unbelievable. Beating the Raiders again, by the way. I just don't believe it. Callaway's coming back. Johnson, does he want a one-year deal? Probably not. 3 years. Goodbye. Best, goodbye. Mays, goodbye. Lanning, I'll bring back. McLaughlin, I'll bring back. McNeil, I kind of have to at this point, don't I? Whoa, I don't know about that. I think I'm going to franchise tag him, to be honest. So let's worry about everybody else first. Wow. Okay, so McNeil took a 2-year deal. I increased the money a little bit. But I think we still have, what do we still have for money? Yeah, we still have $76 million. We're going to spend big in free agency. Just a modest $77 million in cap space. Devon, 26 years old. Yup. He's definitely coming to this team. I'm going to increase the money just to make sure of that. 109, dominating the Panthers. Johnson, I mean, come on. Just come back for 1 year. What's the big deal? 73 total points. Cooper's there, which might be a smarter idea, but Reeves, Mumphrey, the left tackle. What does Mumphrey want? Probably 1 year. I'll give him a 1-year deal. Why not? Palumbo, interesting. I don't think so, though. Quarterback, Isaac. We do need a center, but if maybe at 30 years old for 1 year, really wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know, you guys might disagree, but I don't know if we're going to find somebody in the draft guaranteed. We do need a tight end. Let's give Ellison right here a 4-year deal. Why not? At 79 overall, that ain't that bad. Anything else that's jumping off the screen at me? No. We got Mumphrey, we got Ellison and Devon. And Johnson's coming back, and we got Mays. We have the 3rd overall draft pick. And you know we have to look if we could trade back. Try to get as much value as we can. Trading back to 28. No. Wow, a lot of late trade backs, and I'm just not interested in that. Even though I probably should be. We could have 31 and 32. Would that be a bad idea? Probably, but I'm going to do it anyways. I want to see what they're trading up to get. I like having the value next year. That's why I'm doing that. They took a defensive tackle, yeah. I wasn't going to take him, I can tell you that. Maybe a bunch of other players I could have taken, but we are fine. So we basically have 3 back-to-back picks. So let's build this team right now. There is an outside linebacker that we could go with. 2 of them. A receiver. We need a free safety. Right. Ooh. Oh, really? He looks like he'd be a good player. We traded back, and there's going to be nothing here. That's kind of crazy. Can we trade back till next year? Probably not at this point. No. Interesting. So I guess we'll take one of those strong safeties and one of those outside linebackers. Let's go with Bennett, the left outside linebacker. 70 overall normal development. 68 tackles, 74 hit power, 80 speed, 86 acceleration. And then I do think we're going to go with that strong safety, throw him over to free safety, or one of the strong safeties, I should say. Even no. Oh, late second, never mind. Is it Betts or is it Wembley? I think it's Dave Wembley. Let's take him. He's a 74 overall, normal development. 90 speed, 76 zone, 69 tackles, 78 pursuit. McQueen has 17 XP points. How is that possible? I've never seen 17 before. I know he's a 60 overall, but come on. Let's take a look at our team before we go to the playoffs. We have Bryson, our running back, who has hidden development. We're looking good at the offensive line. Looking good at receiver. We have to give that a quick regenerate best lineup. So McQueen can be our number 2 guy. And then on defense, I mean, we're looking really good. Still need a strong safety, but I don't think that'll hold us back. Let's put Wembley over to free safety, and then go to the playoffs. Will you look at that? We made the playoffs at 10-6 while playing against the 11-5 Dolphins. The Jets went 8-8. The Bills 5-11. McNeil, how'd you do? 4,300 yards, 34 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Awesome. Mumphrey, 533, 3 touchdowns. McNeil with 3. Bryson with 2. Receiving, Devin, 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Durant, 1,000 yards, 13 touchdowns. McQueen, 768 with 4. Ellison with 7. On defense, Clayton, 118 tackles. Sack totals, 11 for Malone, 10 for Johnson, 9 for Mitchell. Interceptions, 3 for Underwood, 2 for Clayton, 2 for McLaughlin. And a few ones to go around. What do we have, really? Back-to-back-to-back MVP. Doris is still there as well. McNeil at number 3, though, so we're up there. Not a huge loss, in my opinion. He's going to win probably another Super Bowl, so what do I know? But I like what we're doing. Number 8 for Coach of the Year. Offensive player, McNeil, good, good, good. Defensive player of the year, we have Clayton at 8. Offensive rookie, Bryson at 2. Defensive rookie of the year, we have Wimbley at 4. We have Tarpley at 6, and that's going to be it. McNeil, I really need you to have like 5 XP points. He has 4. It gets him up to an 81. All right, I'll take that. Bryson with star has 4. McQueen with 3 up to an 80. Pretty good amount of the offensive line. On defense, Underwood with 3. Groves with 2. Wimbley with 3. And then Green has 4 down here as well. Can we beat the 11-5 Miami Dolphins, get to the divisional round of the playoffs? We cannot. We lost 27-21. Let's take a look. Do I know who their quarterback is? Probably not. Taggart, 226, 3 touchdowns. McNeil, not great. McNeil with a touchdown. Receiving, Ellison, 11 for 110 with a touchdown. Durant with a touchdown. 2 for Morton, 1 for Webb. I told you the Raiders beat the 49ers 28-14. Oh, man, we're totally going to regret that. If anyone is watching the video at this point, I'm going to get so much crap. An unbelievable amount of crap. Clayton's coming back. Ford's going to come back. And that's it? So what do we have for money? A lot. We have $40 million in cap space. I want to see what's going to be here. We don't need him. Blankenship, we definitely need that. 98 points from the Browns. We are going to dominate that really quickly. About $6 million signing bonus. 114 is good. Lynch, no. Huntington. I mean, in theory, is the scheme fit? 98 points for the Browns. Have to beat him out for a running back. I really hate doing this kind of stuff. 117. Okay, definitely dominates. We're fine at end. I mean, Johnson, for another one-year deal, I'll keep bringing you back as an 83 overall. It's probably the last year I'll bring him back, but if he'll come back, why not? And I guess maybe Harris for 1 year. Yeah, why not? What is that going to be? 50 total points? All right. We got Harris, we got Johnson, Huntington, and Blankenship. Good, good, good. There's really not much here. And we have 2 first-round draft picks. Like, do we take a center? That seems really bad. You think that receiver would be great, but late second round, so we can wait on that. I really don't know what to do. Maybe Puke? I don't know. Late first, we could probably wait on that as well. I guess we'll go William Miller. He's a 72 overall normal development, 75 tackles, 67 hit power, 85 speed, 85 acceleration. With our other first-round pick, we're taking left end Clyde Elm. 70 overall normal development. I don't know how to say that. 74 power moves, 64 finesse, 70 speed, 72 acceleration. So we have an 84 overall team, 85 offense, 83 defense. McNeil's going to be a free agent at the end of the year, so I'm hoping he performs big time, but if not, I'm not really sure what to do with them. Then on defense, we're pretty weak at corner, I would say, with the normal development guys, but I don't think it'll hold us back too much. I want to see if we can trade away Mitchell, though. Let's see the trade offers. 257, 26. I think 257, 52, 57 from the Texans is going to be the answer. Really? A first-round buy at 11-5. Good. Jets 10-6, Bills 8-8, and the Dolphins 7-9. McNeil 4,400 yards, 43 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. He stepped up big time. Huntington 984, 7 touchdowns. Devon 1,100 yards, 8 touchdowns. McQueen 900 yards with 6. Durant 818, 13 touchdowns. Ellison with 7. On defense, Harris 104 tackles. Sack totals 13.5 for Malone, 8 for Groves, 6 for Greens, 4 for Lanning. Interceptions, 2 for Harris, 2 for Flynn, and a lot of ones. MVP McNeil beating out Bradfield. Yes. Jacobson number 3, Doris 4. Coach of the Year, we are number 4. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, McNeil. I love it. Nobody else. Defensive Player of the Year, we have Malone at 8. Offensive Rookie, we have Cohen at 6. Nothing. Defensive Rookie, Alam at 2. And that's going to be it. Come on, McNeil. Have a ton of XP. He has 2. Gets him up to an 85. He has confidence, though. Nothing really else. Walters has 3, which is all right. What about on defense? Alam has star development, 6 XP points. 2 for Wembley up here. And I feel like we're going to be one and done in the playoffs. Playing against the Raiders, who are 11-5. Can we take them down? Are they going to go on another run? We took them down. Now, can we get to the Super Bowl by beating the Chiefs? Yes, against the 49ers. Perfect. I couldn't have planned that any better. I really couldn't have planned this any better. Like, there's no chance. Let's see who scores first. They are up 3-0. Tie ball game 3-3. I would love to take down Bradfield right now. We're up 13-3 in the third quarter. Bradfield's not doing anything. 20-3, 27-3 in the fourth. We won. We won another Super Bowl. Our 3rd Super Bowl in this video, taking down Bradfield. Yes. I love it. Bradfield, let's see if you let him down like you let me down. 217, 1 touchdown, 1 interception for Bradfield. McNeil, 339, 2 touchdowns. Huntington, 106 with a touchdown. Bryson with 1. Bradfield with 1. McQueen, 85 yards. Ellison, 103 with a touchdown. Devin, 110. Touchdown for Kirkendall. Touchdown for Bryson, and that's going to be it. Yes. Now, who's going to be a free agent, and how much money do we have? Underwood's going to come back. McNeil up to superstar development. Yes, Hart's going to come back. Let's worry about McNeil first. $47 million, but we're paying him a ton of cash. Let's go 3. I'm going to up the money. I just want to give him a 3-year deal. Even though I don't think we have much left after that, but he's going to come back. That's good. Underwood. Oh, yeah, this should be easy enough. Now, we have $8 million in cap space, so we could try to do something. No guarantees, though. I wouldn't mind this left guard, not going to lie, even though our guy's a 90 overall. Anything? Ask you? No. Interesting. I think we're fine at guard. I think we're just going to hold on to the money. With the 32nd pick in the first round, we're taking right end Marquise Hamner. He's a 70 overall, normal development, 66 power moves, 76 finesse, 80 speed, 86 acceleration. We have an 84 overall team, 88 offense, 81 defense. We lost nothing on offense, but defense looking a little bit weaker. I don't think it'll hold us back all too much. Let's go find out. That's a good sign. We made the playoffs, another first round bye. We went 11-5. Jets and Bills 9-7. The Dolphins 8-6-1. McNeil 4,300 yards, 41 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Huntington 1,400 yards, 11 touchdowns. Awesome. The Devin 1,200 yards, 8 touchdowns. Durant 850 with 12. Ellison 759 touchdowns, 4 for McQueen. On defense, Clayton 106 tackles. Sack totals 8 for Alam, 7.5 for Groves, 5.5 for Clayton. Interceptions 5 for Booker, 4 for Clayton. I feel like we might have MVP with McNeil. Yes, good. Bradfield at number 3. Nobody else. Coach of the Year, we're at number 3. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, McNeil. I thought Huntington might be up here. Defensive Player of the Year, Clayton at 2. Nothing else. Offensive Rookie. Nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Hammer at 3. Choice at 7. McNeil's going to be up to a 91 overall. Young will be an 87. Callaway 92. Blankenship will be at 90. And on defense, Hammer with 4. Nothing else really, though. We have to work on our corners. We are playing against the 10-6 Baltimore Ravens. We beat them pretty easily, I would say, 35-19. Now, can we get back to back-to-back Super Bowls? We are playing against the Browns, which has me a little concerned. No, we're back against the 49ers again. They're going on quite a run, but we're going to take them down. And away we go. Who is going to score first? They are up 7-0. Now we have a tie ball game, 7-7. They're going to score again, right? 10-7, 10-10. Oh, we made a stop. 13-10 at the end for the first half. 16-10. Put up some points. 19-17. I like, yes, 26-17. We're up by 2. And that is going to be the ball game. Back-to-back Super Bowl championships. I love it. You know, the Pats do it all the time. Bradfield, 296. Those interceptions. McNeil, 277, 2 touchdowns. I'm sure a few people left when I traded away Bradfield. How much of a fool do they look like? Huntington, 93 yards. Allen, 78. Nixon, 176. The Devin with a touchdown. Kirkendall with a touchdown. Durant, Allen, Holmes with a touchdown. Now, who's going to be a free agent now? Groves coming back. Young's coming back. McQueen, Booker can go. Green's coming back. Not a ton of players, but I don't know what we have for money at the same time. Not much. So Groves is definitely coming back. And Young, I feel like I want them all. I don't know how we're going to do this. Who do we franchise tag? I think the answer is Young, unfortunately. Yeah. Sorry, McQueen. And of course, when we don't take the receiver, we franchise tag the guard. There's a great guard. I stand corrected. There might be a great receiver. I don't know if I want to go with him quite yet, though. A few corners. I guess the answer is that guard, but I think I'm going to go Stevenson. He's a 68 overall, big mistake, 87 speed, 86 acceleration, 72 catching, 84 catch and traffic. Why do we have the 4th pick here? Probably a trade I did a while ago? Is that guard gone now? He is. That's a shame. Let's go with Kirby Gibson. He's a 69 overall, normal development, 76 power moves, 62 finesse, 72 speed, 79 acceleration. McNeil is finally up to Superstar X Factor. Awesome. We're an 86 overall team, 89 offense, 83 defense. This team looks so good. I know we lost McQueen. I'm not too concerned about it. The defense, though, a little weak. I'll give you that. But, you know, we just won a Super Bowl back-to-back. Let's go for another one. How do we go 12-4, not get a first-round bye? I find that hard to believe. Jets and Dolphins 7-9. The Bills 6-10. McNeil about 4,300 yards, 33 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Huntington 1,200 yards, 6 touchdowns. Devin 1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns. Stevenson 888, 5 touchdowns. Great. Ellison 885 with 6. Durant 10 touchdowns. Blocking, who cares? On defense, Clayton 104 tackles. Sack totals 13.5 for Groves, 7.5 for Lanning, 5 for Clayton. Interceptions, 3 for Clayton, 1 for Lanning, 1 for Underwood. Could I win another MVP? Probably not at this point. Oh, wow, he did. All right, Dorr is still kicking around at number 2. Bradfield at number 6. Coach of the Year, we're at number 3. AFC Offensive Player of the Year, McNeil. Defensive Player of the Year, Clayton at 2. I'm not really sure how. Groves at 4. Offensive Rookie, Stevenson at 3. Connor at 10. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Gibson at 5. And that's going to be it. I believe we have one more year left after this one, so let's hope it's a good one. 1 for McNeil, 2 for Walters, 2 for Young. On defense, nothing really. 2 for Tarpley for whatever that's worth. How did Stevenson do? 5? All right, I'll take that. Can we beat the 9-7 Oakland Raiders, get to the divisional round of the playoffs? Wow, they took us down. 31-24. What a shame. Let's take a look. Who is their quarterback? We're not going to know. Hawley, okay. McNeil, though, 232 touchdowns. That's the thing with Bradfield. When we lost, he played terribly. Huntington, 69 with a touchdown. Culver, 139 with 2. Brent with a touchdown. Durant, Devin. And that's going to be it. Apparently, we don't have 1 year left. I could have sworn we did, but I guess not. So let's go look at all the records, everything like that. The legacy leaderboard. We beat out John Madden. We got 4 Super Bowls, 4 championships, 2 yearly awards. Okay. Actually, can I go any further with that? Oh, quarterbacks. Bradfield, 3 Super Bowls, 6 championships, 31 yearly awards. That's crazy. Doris is up there with 31. Oh, McNeil. So what did he get? 2 Super Bowls, 12 yearly awards. That's awesome. Running backs. I don't even remember any of our running backs' names. I feel like Whitley could have been one of them. What about receivers? Oh, there's Harrison. 1 Super Bowl, 9 awards. Oh, Devin's up there. 2 Super Bowls, 3 awards. I don't think. Oh, McQueen. 2 yearly awards. Okay. Tight ends, I probably wouldn't notice anybody. Blankenship, 3 yearly awards, 2 Super Bowls. Anything for guards. Callaway was on our team with 2 Super Bowls. Centers. Walters is up there. A lot of guys that we just won Super Bowls with, which makes sense. Young's up there. No, obviously, right tackles. Left end Clowney's up there. How? Josh Allen? 16 yearly awards. Okay. Defensive tackles. I don't see anybody, but it's been a long time. Right ends. Garrett's up there. Bosa. Yeah, I don't really see anything. Outside linebackers, we might have a good run here. No? I feel like oh no, it says Giants, so I can just look for my team. We have Groves up there, 2 Super Bowls. What do we have right here? Bennett's up there. We have Miller, middle linebacker. Oh, so these guys made it to the Hall of Fame. I wish we could figure out what of our guys made it. Clayton's up there. Lanning, right outside linebacker. We should have Sweets right there. He was on our team. So a few guys are on our team switch teams. That makes sense. Cornelius is up there. Corners, now this is where we should dominate. But maybe I'm very, very wrong. Booker was definitely on our team. I'm not seeing any of our guys. I find that very, very hard to believe. Free safeties? We have Limbley at 2. What about strong safeties? We should have Underwood right there. Okay, because he has the 2 Super Bowls. I feel like these are probably current players, which kind of lets me down. But really not much I can do about that. Let's go NFL records. Career. We have nobody up here. Let's go pass touchdowns. I can't imagine, no. Rushing yards, probably not. Rushing touchdowns. Josh Jacobs, he was definitely on our team at one point. Receiving yards. Nothing. Receiving touchdowns. Any Patriots? No. Catches. Defensive sacks. Defensive, I wouldn't have interceptions. Okay, so let's go season. Pass yards. Anything. No. Pass touchdowns. 2023, Brown for the Saints. Garrison for the Colts with 46. Rushing yards, 22 for Elliott with 2,000. 26, Elliott again. Rushing touchdowns. Kerryon Johnson, I imagine that is for the Chiefs. Receiving yards. Nothing. Receiving touchdowns. 2025 for Bernard, who might have been on my team. Catches. Nothing. Defensive sacks. 2028 for Josh Allen. 2025 for Myles Garrett. 2023 for Myles Garrett again. Defensive interceptions, probably nothing. All right, so let's go game. I don't see anything there. Pass touchdowns. 2023 for Andrew Luck, of course, because he's still in this game. Rushing yards. 2024 for Elliott, 258. McCaffrey, 224. Or 254, rather. Browns. Nothing. Receiving yards. Nothing. Nothing for touchdowns. I don't think we're going to have anything. Defensive sacks. Okay, 6 for Terrell. 2024 Gilbert. But there's really nothing for my team, which has me a little concerned, not going to lie. Ooh, the players. Oh, see, I don't think. McNeil has 2,600 yards, 26,000 yards, rather. 213 touchdowns, 69. I have to go. What do we want? NFC West? Bradfield, 52,000 yards, 418 touchdowns, 117 interceptions. That's awesome. I wish I could look at some of the guys that aren't playing anymore. That's what's kind of disappointing. Huntington, nothing really. Devin, 8,000 yards, 55 touchdowns. Now, I kind of just want to look at defense. Let's check out sacks. 77 sacks for Waters, 71 for Ridgeway. Really nothing for my team. Groves, 32.5. What about interceptions? McQueen, Booker was definitely on my team, right? Underwood with 11. He's only been playing 6 years. That's not insanely bad. But I guess that's going to be it for this video. Now, I'm going to try to get these out every other week. I kind of aiming for every week, but this took probably 5 hours to record. So really nothing I could do about that. I'm on a different team at this point. What team is this? Why am I on a different team? I don't understand. They have a few Superstar X Factor guys. But hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know what team you want to see me do next time. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.